West Indies captain Ravmon Powell have said that there's more to gain than to lose in this match. As they look to tighten their fielding, batting, and bowling. This, the culminating match of the first round of the 2024 T20 World Cup, is a dead rubber. The International Cricket Council and Cricket West Indies would have loved it to be otherwise. We too, but from all intent and purpose, this match will have no bearing on the outcome of the World Cup. Both teams are already through, as I have predicted before the start of the tournament. I did said that Afghanistan and the West Indies would have qualified from this zone. Check the record. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live watch along of the West Indies versus Afghanistan in the T20 World Cup match live from the Darren Sammy Cricket Stadium in St. Lucia. Andre Douglas is expected to join me later. I'm looking forward to him joining us. The news is that Afghanistan have won the toss and asked West Indies to bat first. West Indies have made two changes to their playing 11, bringing in Obed McCoy for Romario Shepherd, who is understood went to be with his wife for the birth of their child. And also, Shai Hope have replaced Ruston Chase in the starting 11. So the West Indies starting 11, and I see Andre. Andre, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah. Good evening, Carlton, and good evening to your viewers.
Yes, man. There are two changes to this playing 11. What do you think? I guess more or less. Do you think that Obed McCoy is ahead of Shamar Joseph? That's why he comes in front of the first delivery though, ball to King, and King with this pass mid on, and it goes into the long on boundary for 4. What a good shot to start by King. Andre, you will join us after over number 2. You will join us for the start of the third over. Okay? So as he just whipped that away through mid-on, wide of the mid-on fielder down to the boundary for 4. So that was a good shot there by Ravmon Powell to start. Faroki pitching up, and he just whip it away past the mid-on fielder. So let's watch now. King is on 4 after first delivery. So there's a slip, a short third man, a sweep on the cover boundary, an extra cover, a short cover, and the mid-off as King seconds. As Faroki comes in over the wicket, ball to King wide outside the half stump. That should be signal wide. That looks to me that it is wider than the line there. That looks a bit wide to me, but the umpire did not signal any. So 4 for 1 after 2 deliveries. So yes, so the West Indies playing 11 is Charles, King, Puran, Hope, Powell, Rutherford, Russell, Hussein, Alzari, Joseph, Moti, and McCoy. And they have got no ball. So no ball finally signaled. So it's a free hit now. So Farouk there overstepping, and it's a no ball. So it's a free hit. So let's watch Farouk now as he runs in now to King. So there's a slip, short third man. There's a sweep on the cover boundary. Farouk over the wicket, the left hand pacer, ball to King, and King York, a lovely delivery. King dug it out and they go for a singer. The man was right back on the edge of the circle. Due to it being a free hit, he made sure that he was right back on the edge of the circle. They got a singer. So 6 off 2 deliveries thus far. Afghanistan winning the toss, and they have gone in with the same 11 that have played their matches so far. Gurbaz and Ibrahim to open, Gulbabin, and that's the 11 Nabis. Rashid Khan is there, Noor is there, Farouk is there, as he's the one bowling now to Charles. He's round the wicket to Johnson Charles. That's Farouk. Slip goes down, ball, and Charles whip this away down to fine leg. It's running very close to the boundary. The sharp leg fine gives chase, but it goes into the boundary now for 4. So Charles is off the mark, and there's a loud cheer coming from the spectators at the Darren Sammy Stadium. It's a big crowd. It's not a full crowd yet, but it's a nice size crowd. It's not like a sellout, a jam-packed stadium, but the night is early. So let's see what will happen as the dancers get down to their work. They look, that girl in the black there, she looks very well. So that was on the legs, and Charles just whip it away. Wide off the short fine leg, down to the boundary for four. So 10 without losses, the West Indies. Faruqi asking for change. Again, ball to Charles, and Charles drive through the offside. He didn't time it quite as well, but he got a single. He moves up to 5. West Indies move up to 11 without loss in over number 1. 4 deliveries have been bowled so far. SO West Indies batting first. Good evening, all. Yes, good evening, Merrick. How you doing? Welcome to the show, Merrick. Good to see you here. Glad to have you here. Andre will be joining us for the third over. We're going to be doing 2 over spell tonight. We hope that Roger will have time to join us also. So we are going to be doing some 2 over spell tonight as we watch the field now. The first slip has disappeared. So there's a ring of 4, and then there's a sweeper for Roki to King, and King turned this away through mid wicket. They're gone for 1. They touchdown. They're looking for 2. Yes, they're going to go back for 2. Well run by the West Indies. Comfortable. Although the return came in and hit the stump, but the batsman was comfortable home. The score moves up now to 13 without loss. King is on 7. Charles is on 5 from 2 deliveries. King will remain in strike. Let's see if the umpires are going to go up, because that was clearly, the batsman was clearly home. It would be a waste of time to go up. 1 delivery to come in over number 1. So we are off and running here at the Darren Sammy Stadium. And remind you that the West Indies captain Ravmon Powell said that there's more to gain than to lose in this match, or something to that effect, as they look to tighten up the bowling, the batting, and the fielding. Faruqi over the wicket, ball to King, and King just play this one back down the onside of the pitch. There's no run at the end of over number 1. West Indies off to a decent start here. They are 13 without loss after 1 over. Reminding you again that West Indies is playing, have omitted Ruston Chase and Romario Shepherd, who is understood have witnessed the birth of his child earlier today, and so he has gone home to be with his wife, and so Obed McCoy has come into the team in place of Romario Shepherd, and Shai Hope have replaced his fellow Barbadian Ruston Chase. So those are the 2 changes that the West Indies have made, while Afghanistan have not made any changes. So that's the situation here. So after 1 over bowled by the much feared Faruqi, West Indies are 13 for 1. So Omar Zai to take up the attack from the other end of the ground. He will be bowling the second over of the power play. Omar Zai, as Charles now over the wicket, bowl to Charles, and Charles drive past short third man in the air, but it will go down to the boundary for 4. He got him to come on the front foot, and Charles drive. It peels off the outer portion of the bat, wide of third man, down to the boundary for 4, and they are jumping in the stands in St. Lucia. This is what they want to see. So Charles move up to 9, 2 boundaries in that and a single. So 9 from 3 ball. He drives. It was pitched up. He drove through the line. It's a good pitch for batting, and so the batsman can really free their arm. So Omar Zai is it over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles just defend down the offside. The short cover comes in field. There is no run. The score remains at 17 without loss in over 17 without loss in over number 2, being bowled by Omar Zai. West Indies making 2 changes to their 11. Greetings, Athena. Welcome to the show. Shannon King, how are you? Great, man. Good move to bring in hope for Chase. As Omar Zai comes in, bowl to Charles, and Charles drive off the edge again, but over the top, over short third man, down to the boundary. He was giving himself room, hitting through the line. It peeled off again off the outer portion of the bat, and it goes down to third man for 4 more. So he was giving himself room, driving through the line, driving hard. And they say when you flash hard. And what really counts is the runs, and it goes down to the boundary for 4. He moves up now to 13. West Indies now are 21 without loss. And we are in over number 2. 3 deliveries have been bowled so far. Charles is dealing with in boundaries here. It's a short third man as Omar Zai bowled to Charles. That one comes back into him. He watch it carefully, turn it down, backward of square leg. The fielder comes off the boundary, sends the return in. They go through for a single. He moves up to 14. King, who's on 7, comes into strike. West Indies 22 without loss after 10 deliveries. Omar Zai have conceded 9 runs from his 4 deliveries thus far. Faruqi, who's opened the bowling with Omar Zai, he conceded 13 runs from his first over. What a start by Brandon King. The very first delivery by Faroki as we watch Omar Zai over the wicket. Bowl took him bold. Wow, what a beauty of a delivery. It came back in. King drove at it. It came back through the gate and the leg stumps it out of the ground. That a brilliant delivery by Omar Zai. Pitch in that era forced King to come into the front foot. He drove at it. It goes through the gate. It came back into him. Look at that. Brilliant. Came back into the game. Maybe he got an inside edge. Maybe, but I'm not quite sure, but it came back in through the gate. It seemed back in, and King is gone. Bowled by Omar Zai for 7, and West Indies have lost their first wicket at 22 for 1. Lovely delivery that by Omar Zai. King looking to be attacking. Nyla, I don't like all these chances given to Charles, but I'm supporting him and West Indies to do well. I want to see a big total. Nyla is supporting Hope as well. I am supporting the entire team, Nyla. I am supporting the entire team. So that looks to be Puran comes in at number 3. So Puran comes in at number 3. That was a lovely delivery though that Omar Zai bowled to King. It pitched in the right ear, right? Forced King to come onto the front foot. And as he comes onto the front foot and look to force it, the ball seemed back between bat and pad, and his leg stump, middle and leg stump was knocked back. So some persons were expecting Hope to come at 3, but Nicholas Puran continues to bat at number 3 as the tactical switch that the West Indies made against India last year remains in place with Puran batting up the order at number 3. So, so King gone and Puran comes in now. So there's some words there. I think that Omar Zai saying something to him. He comes in bowl to Puran and Puran drives. Good stop by the fielder at cover. And after 2 overs, West Indies asked to bat are 22 for 1 with King the batsman out for 7, bowled by Omar Zari, and Charles is on 14 as we welcome Andre on the commentary. Welcome, Andre.
Thank you very much, Carlton. And so West Indies are 22 for 1 after 2 overs, going at exactly 11 runs per over. Pretty decent start for West Indies. Having lost the wicket of Brandon King, who I thought played all around that delivery. Good delivery, but I thought he played around it. So let us see what Puran and hometown boy Johnson Charles, let us see what they will serve up tonight. It's going to be Faruqi to bowl a 3rd over. Faruqi in bowl to Charles. Charles is driving straight to the man at cover. There's no run scored. Score remains on 22. Charles is on 14. Puran is yet to get off the mark. So Charles is on 14 from 7 deliveries, and Puran yet to score. He has only faced a delivery. It's going to be Faruqi. He goes back to the top of his mark. Rashid Khan cheers him on. Charles, he settles, he waits. Here's Faruqi. He's on his way to bowl to Johnson Charles. He passes the umpire now, bowl to Charles, and Charles is driving hard. It's going wide off over the 3rd man into the boundary for 4. And there was Johnson Charles flashing that one, got the outer edge of the bat into the third man boundary for 4 more. Charles moves on to 18 from 8 deliveries. The score moves on to 26 for 1. And the crowd, they're dancing, they're cheering. A really packed crowd in tonight. So Johnson Charles moves on to 18 from 8 deliveries. Nicholas Puran is yet to score. The score is 26 for 1 in over number 3, bowled by Farooqi. So it's going to be the left arm medium fast bowler of Farooqi. He goes back to the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Johnson Charles. He grips the ball. Here comes Farooqi. He's on his way to bowl to Charles. Around the wicket, bowl to Johnson Charles. And Charles is guided that one to the backward point here. They go through for a very quick single. And they made it indeed. So Charles moves on to 19. The score moves on to 27 for 1. Nicholas Puran comes into strike to face his second delivery. A bit of a dicey run there, but Nicholas Puran made his ground. Nicholas Puran is very, very quick between the wickets. So it's going to be Nicholas Puran to face his second delivery. He takes his guard. It's going to be Puran to face the left arm medium fast bowler of Farooqi. Puran settles. Farooqi at the top of his mark. He comes in now. On his way to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Pass umpire now, bowl to Puran. And Puran guide that one to the man at the backward point here to go through for a quick single. Puran is off the mark. The score moves on to 28 for 1 in over number 3. Bowled by Farooqi. So Charles comes back into strike. He's on 19 from 9 deliveries. He's going to face the bowling of Farooqi. Farooqi is at the top of his mark. Charles waits. He taps his bat. Waits on Farooqi. Farooqi is around the wicket now. Bowl to Charles. Wide down the leg side. The umpire signals. The score moves on to 30 for 1. Charles remains on 19. Over number 3, bowled by Farooqi. 2.4 deliveries so far bowled. We have a man at the third man boundary. We have a slip. A backward point, a cover. Here is Farooqi around the wicket, bowl to Charles, and Charles is driving that one past the man at the backward point here. Race along to 4 more. And there was Johnson Charles. It seems to be being a slow delivery. Drove that one past the man at the diving backward point here into the boundary for 4 more. West Indies moved on to 33 for 1. Charles is on 23. And Charles seemed to be, he's on the go tonight. Let us hope that for West Indies' sake, he can go really big. He's in need of a big score on his hometown ground. Here's Charles. He settles and he waits for Farooqi. Farooqi passes the umpire, both of Charles, and Charles is driving that one past the man at mid-on for 4. Lovely shot there by Johnson Charles. Pitched up by Farooqi. Over pitched, and there was Johnson Charles driving that one through between the man at mid-on and the stump into the boundary for 4. The score moves on to 37 for 1 after over number 3. Well played by Johnson Charles. So at the end of over number 3, West Indies is on 37 for 1. Johnson Charles is on 27 and Nicholas Puran is on 1. So West Indies going over 12 runs per over, which is a pretty decent rate. Really, really good start here by the West Indies. So it's going to be the right arm fast medium bowler of Omarzai. He's going to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Omarzai, Nicholas Puran, he settles. He waits. taps his bat. Omarzai around the wicket, ball to Nicholas Puran, and Puran is hitting that one. It's high, it's going high and hard over the third man boundary for 6. And there was Nicholas Puran, lost his shape, but he still managed to get the outer edge of the bat into the third man boundary for 6 runs for Nicholas Puran. The score moves on to 43 for 1. Puran moves on to 7. A bit of an airy-fairy shot there by Nicholas Puran. But the breeze helped it to go right over into the boundary at the third man area for 6. A little bit of airy-fairy shot there by Nicholas Puran. Omarzai goes back to the top of his mark. He comes down, bowl to Puran, and Puran is pulling that one over the mid-wicket man for 4. And there was Nicholas Puran on the back foot and pulled that one viciously over the man at the mid-wicket area into the boundary for 4. The score moves on to 47 for 1. Puran moves on to 11 from 4 deliveries. Oh, and it's a no ball. That's a cardinal sin there by Omarzai. A no ball, so it will be a free hit. A free hit to Nicholas Puran. Wow. A big no ball there. Let us see how Nicholas Puran will treat this free hit coming up. Omarzai goes back to the top of his mark. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran settles. He waits on Omarzai and he bowls short delivery over the wide. So short delivery there over the head of the wicketkeeper. So it's 4 more runs and the 50 has come up for the West Indies. So it is still, yeah, right. So it's 1 over the shoulder. A short ball, signal wide. So the score moves on to 53 for 1. We're in over number 4, bowled by Omarzai. Yeah, so it's a short delivery. So it still remains a free hit. Still remains a free hit. So Puran settles. Rashid Khan, he has a talk with his bowler Omarzai. Omarzai is over the wicket. Bowl to Puran is bowling, but that doesn't count because it's a free hit. It doesn't count at all. So Puran is still on 11 from 5 deliveries. Bring over number 4, bowled by Omarzai. And there's Rashid Khan marshalling his troops. So it's Azmat Omarzai to bowl to Nicholas Puran. There's a man on the deep backward square leg boundary, a man at the mid-wicket boundary. And mid-on, mid-off. A short, fine leg. Omarzai is going to come on his way to bowl to Puran. He passes the umpire, now bowl to Puran. And Puran is just hitting that one to the fine leg area into the fence for 4. And there was Omarzai pitching that outside leg stump. And it's hitting that one to the mid-wicket, to the fine leg area into the fence of 4. 4 leg byes actually. Badly lined here by Omarzai. So it's going to mean it's Nicholas Puran settles. Omarzai back at the top of his mark. He's going to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran settles. He waits on Omarzai. Bowl to Puran, and Puran is hitting that one high, hard for 4 into the cover, over the cover area for 4 runs. And there was Omarzai pitching that one outside off stump, and Nicholas Puran obliged by hitting that one high and hard over the cover area into the boundary for 4 more. So the score moves on to 61 for 1. Puran is on 15 from 7 deliveries. And Shannon King said, I believe Charles deserves his run. Just a bit inconsistent, but more than he fails. Okay, Shannon King. So it's 2 deliveries to come in over number 4. Bowled by Omarzai. He's going to come to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran is on 15 from 7 deliveries. He settles. He waits on Omarzai. Pass the umpire now. Bowl to Puran, and Puran is hitting that one. It's high. It's going hard for 6. And there was Nicholas Puran hitting that one high and hard over the middle wicket boundary for 6. 6 more runs. The score moves on to 67 for 1. Puran is on 21 from 8. The West Indies are going great guns there. 67 for 1 in over number 4 with a 1 delivery to come. An overpitch delivery, and Nicholas Puran just hit that one high hard over the middle wicket boundary for 6. Magnificent shot there by Nicholas Puran. Puran is using the power play well with the field in. Indeed, SO. Puran settles. He's going to wait on Omarzai to bowl to him. The final delivery of over number 4. Puran settles. He bowls to Puran, and Puran hitting that one. Magnificent shot into the long off boundary for 6. And there was Omarzai over pitching that one, and Puran obliged by hitting that one straight over the long off area into the boundary for 6. Magnificent runs. And that's the end of my stint. And over to you now, Carlton.
Guys, how you doing? Gentlemen, it's a little bit noisy around me, so but it's a sports bar experience. I see Nicholas Puran here putting on a show. A great start here by the West Indies. I like what I'm seeing. I like the positivity. Obviously, sad that Brandon. Great start here. I like what I'm seeing from Puran. This is the reason why he's at number 3.
Thank you, Randy Williams. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Gerald Brown. Thank you, Jamor Small. Thank you very much. So I was saying that for the first time in the series, Afghanistan are under pressure as West Indies are rollicking along now. Jamor Smalls, Good Night Cricket Forum, Lord Puran Afghanistan, licks for the days. Yes, man. And we should celebrate when we're off to such a good start. This is a good start. The pitch is definitely a belter, so we probably need as many as we can. So, you never know what a good total is and until the other team batted. But this is a good start for the West Indies. It's looking good. Kenroy Reid, welcome. Naveen, bowl to Charles, looking to turn it in the onside, taken on the pad, appealed, but that one definitely missing. But we do not care if they burn a review. It would be nice to see they burn a review. Thank you, Michael. Yes, they're under the pump. You are hearing me loud and clear now. I trust you are hearing me loud and clear. Thank everyone for being here. And please, I'm asking you to support the Cricket Forum. It's very important that you support the Cricket Forum. And thanks to all those who have been supporting us and giving us their financial support. We appreciate it, and I thank you, and I ask for more of your support, please. Charles Seckers, as Naveen, who have played CPL in the West Indies for the Amazon Warriors. He comes in now, bowl to Charles, and the wide outside the half stump. Charles was giving him the charge. He saw Charles coming. He bowled it wide outside the half stump. It goes through to the keeper. Wide signal by the umpire, and this is a very, very good start. Athena is saying that Rashid Khan is into the attack very early. And Mr. Beer is pointing out that Good Night Cricket Forum, where is my pressure pill? No, there's no pressure tonight. As Ravmon Powell said, they need to tighten up on some areas. Let's watch Naveen. He's bowling to Charles, who is on 29 from 14 delivery. Over the wicket, bowl to Charles. He pulls this away down to fine leg for 4. It was short and he pulls it away down to fine leg for 4. That's a lovely shot by Charles. He will move up now to 33. West Indies will move up to 90 for 1 in over number 6. And this is a very, very good going. Very, very good going here by the West Indies. Oh, Sherwin is saying 300 runs tonight. I don't think we'll quite get to 300, Sherwin, but it's a very, very good start. I expect that as we come out of the power play and as the ball get older and softer, it might just be more difficult. Not, I'm saying that it will be difficult to score, but it might be a little harder to score. So I don't think we're going to get 300. Naveen, over the wicket to Charles, who is moving around the crease. Yorker, he dug it out past the bowler to the field at mid-on, and there is no run, who sends the return to the keeper. Poor return. Gerbers have to backpedal to collect, and there is no run. So I don't quite think we are going to get 300, but let's hope. We are off to a good start. Let's hope it continues. This is the last over of the power play. Mr. Forum, this is what I'm talking about. Nicky P standing up and batting. I vivid remember his Youth World Cup 100 against Australia. He stand and counter-attack everyone that was in front of him that day. 90 for 1. Charles is on 33 from 16 deliveries as Naveem. In over number 6, over the wicket, bowl to Charles, and Charles cut high in the air, down towards the cover boundary, plug. 3 fielders giving chase. The fielder coming off the cover boundary, circles, sends the return in, and they go through for 2. The score will move up now to 92 for 1. Charles is on 35 from 16. Nicholas Puran is on 36 from 13. And really, there have been raining shots all over the ground today. West Indies in a very, very good start here as the power play, as they look to reach 100 in the power play. Let's see if they can do it. 2 deliveries to come. They are 92 for 1. 2 deliveries to come. Charles Seckers, Naveem over the wicket, bowl to Charles, drive straight, dead straight, into the stump at the bowler's end, and there is no run. So that was pitched up, and he drove it hard but straight into the stump at the bowler's end, and there is no run as the stump actually become the fielder for Afghanistan on that occasion, but it was driven venomously back by Charles, but straight into the stump. The score remains at 92 for 1. If that had misses the stump, it would have gone into the boundary like a rocket. Charles is on 35 from 18 deliveries. Puran is on 36 from 13 deliveries. Afghanistan winning the toss and asking West Indies to take first strike. One to come in the power play as Andre will rejoin us after this delivery ball to Charles, and Charles opened the face of the bat, guided to short third man, and there is no run as it goes straight to the field. It's a good over from Naveem, 7 conceded, and at the end of the over, West Indies are 92 for 1 after 6 overs as we welcome back Andre to the commentary.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. So West Indies have they've had a rollicking start to their innings, 92 for one after over number 6. That's excellent going. I think is the best power play that we have seen for the entire tournament. So that's really great going by the West Indies. Nicholas Puran and Johnson Charles, they're very much on fire. Sherwin says they both have 200 strike rate. Indeed, Sherwin, they've been going great guns. Over 200 for the strike rate for both batters. It's an excellent start by the West Indies. Jamor Small says, good to see West Indies running one and twos tonight. Whoever is talking to them, they're doing a good job. Indeed, Jamor Smalls. Really great start for the West Indies. It says 92 for 1 after over number 6. It's going to be in the left arm Chinaman ball of Noor. He's going to come to Noor Ahmed. He's going to come to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Nicholas Puran is on 36 from 13 deliveries. He settles. He waits on Noor. Noor bowled to Puran. Puran is just flicking that one to the short mid-wicket area. They go through for a quick single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 93 for 1 in over number 7, bowled by Noor. Charles is on 35 from 19 deliveries. Puran is on 36 from 13 deliveries. So great going by the West Indies. Going at over 15 runs per over. It's going to be Noor to bowl to Johnson Charles. He's back and plays that one to the man at the short third man area to go through for a quick single. They get home very safely. Score moves on to 94 for 1. And Nilo Alexander says, great start from the West Indies. I want to see some confidence against England and there. Oh, Hope and Rutherford to come. Amazing. Okay, Noor bowl to Puran. You try to tickle that one. There's a loud appeal. It's not out, says the umpire. You're thinking about going through for the review day. Whereabouts the wicketkeeper? Whereabouts the wicketkeeper? Oh, they actually went for the review. So they're going for the review. So they appeal for a caught behind down the leg.
Nothing doing. Why Puran sell that goodie, man? He sell that good, man. You
So
can sell it.
Alex Morph,
You
let's
see,
that's a good take by the wicketkeeper, Gerbaz.
hold that brilliantly.
So let me see. Passes the bat. It's passing the bat. Actually missed the bat. So it's not out. So the verdict is not out. So Puran survives. So Puran is on 37 from 16 deliveries. From 15 deliveries rather. So it's going to be Noor, the left arm Chinaman bowler from Afghanistan. He's at the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran, he settles. A man on the deep mid-wicket area, deep long on area. It's going to be Noor to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He settles and he waits on Noor, who's going to come to. He pulls up. Puran just pull up a little bit. He's going to look around and one more time. He's going to come to bowl to Puran. Noor pass umpire, bowl to Puran. Puran just flick that one to the man at the long on area. They go through for an easy single. That is all there'll be. The score moves on to 95 for 1 in over number 7. Bowled by Noor. Puran goes to 38 from 16 deliveries. It brings Johnson Charles back on strike. He's on 36 from 20. It's going to be Rashid Khan. He goes to a first slip area. There's a short third man. There's a cover. Nora bowl to Charles, and Charles is just hitting that one to the man at the deep middle wicket area to go through for a single. More from the agricultural shot to the deep middle wicket area. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 96 for 1 in over number 7, bowled by Noor. And there is Noor. He tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran is back. All he could do is to play it back to the bowl. That's a very, very good over by Noor. Just 4 runs coming from it. Probably the best over so far of the over. Well bowled by Noor. So the end of the over, the West Indies is on 96 for 1. Puran is on 38 and Johnson Charles is on 38. Well bowled indeed by Noor. Managed to pull back things up a bit. See if any more comments to be read. Mr. Beer says, Andre, I see runs all over your face tonight. Indeed, Mr. Beer. I'm thinking that we're going to get somewhere in the region of, say, 220, 220, 230. It's going to be Johnson Charles to bowl to face the bowling of Naveen. He settles, he waits. Naveen at the top of his mark. He's going to bowl to Johnson Charles. Naveen is on his way now to bowl to Johnson Charles. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Charles, and Charles is driving and misses that one outside the off stump. No one scored. Sherwin says this is the highest power play of the T20 World Cup. Oh, of T20 World Cup history. Okay, very, very good information there from Sherwin. Yes. Brilliant start by West Indies.
You can trust the information coming from Sherwin.
But I know it is the highest for this tournament for sure. You know? So it's going to be Johnson Charles. He settles and waits for Naveen. Naveen is on his way to bowl to Charles. He passes umpire on bowl to Charles, and Charles is trying to guide that one past the third man here. He misses. It goes through to the wicket keeper. There's no run scored. The score remains on 96 for 1. Charles is on 37. Nicholas Puran is on 38. Jamor Small says, yes, waste up your review. He was referring to the review that the Afghans took in the last over. So Charles and Puran going great gun for the West Indies. There's a long on a mid-wicket, a deep square leg, as Naveen is on his way to bowl to Johnson Charles. Pass umpire Johnson Charles is driving that one over, just over the man at the head of the man at the middle of here. They go through for 1, they come through for 2. The score moves on to 98 for 1. Charles moves on to 39 from 24 deliveries. So it's 98 for 1 in over number 8, bowled by Naveen. Christopher Bristol says, at this point, Mr. 240. All right, Mr. Bristol. All right, Bristol. Big up, man. Thank you. It's going to be Naveen ul Haq to bowl to Johnson Charles. He's on 39. Settles and waits. Here's Naveen ul Haq to bowl to Johnson Charles. He's on 39 from 24 deliveries. Naveen is on his way past umpire now, bowl to Charles, and Charles is backing away, and he pulls that one viciously into the middle wicket fence for 4. And there was Johnson Charles pulling that one into the middle wicket boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Johnson Charles. He moves on to 43. The West Indies 100 have come up. It's 102 for 1 in over number 8, bowled by Naveen ul Haq. And there was Charles on the back foot and just pulled that one viciously into the mid-wicket boundary for 4. Keep the momentum, guys, says Nicky Lawless. Yes, that is what we need. West Indies on fire at St. Lucia at Castries. Ground named after the coach Darren Sammy. A stand named after the man at the crease, Johnson Charles. And he waits for Naveen Ulhak to bowl to him. Passes umpire now, bowl to Charles, who drives that one to the man at cover area. There's no run scored. The score remains on 102 for 1. Johnson Charles remains on 43 from 26 deliveries. West Indies going at 13.02 runs per over. One delivery to come in over number 8, bowled by Naveen Ulhak. So Charles, he settles, he waits. He's about to face a final delivery in over number 8, bowled by Naveen Ulhak. It's going to be Ulhak passes the umpire now, bowl to Charles, and Charles is driving that one, and he's caught. And there was Johnson Charles driving that one right into the hands of the man at the cover area. He goes for 43. West Indies lose their second wicket at 102. So Johnson Charles goes. He goes up 43. West Indies are 102 for 2. Welcome back, Carter.
Thank you very much, Andre. Well done. So Charles there being defeated by a slow delivery. He came onto the front foot looking to hit it hard through the offside, but the ball was slow and he stopped the shot. And it basically lobbed to the fielder at cover, who took the catch low down. And West Indies lost their second wicket. Johnson Charles going for 43, caught by Gulbain off Naveem Ulak bowling 43 from 27 deliveries, 8 fours, no sixes, a strike rate of just about 160. So Charles went caught by Gulbadin off the bowling of Naveem Ulak for 43 from 27 deliveries, 8 fours, no six, and a strike rate of just about 160 as Hope comes to the crease. And finally, Opus make his appearance in this World Cup, and we wish him well. Sherwin was said, whoever said that, who did say should not play? I do not understand that one, Sherwin. Afghanistan turned to Bravo for answer, and Sherwin is saying that Johnson Charles is ranked as the 19th best T20 batsman. Yes, and Brandon King, I think, is 7th, and Nicholas Puran is 20. I think Shai Hope is 99 or 98 or something like that. As Noor comes in, bowl to Puran, who drives through the offside. The fielder on the cover boundary circles, and they will get 2. Pura now will move up now to 40. The score will move up to 102. So Nilo Alexander is saying, Bravo happy inside. He knows he can't for the cameras. Pollard next. Can't smile. Okay. So Charles gone. Ezekiel King. So Hope come to the crease. Yes, we wish Hope well as Puran is off the back foot and he strokes this down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. He will get a single this time. The score is now 105. It was a slow delivery and Charles was into the drive just too early. And Gulbadin taking a catch low down, just on the edge of the circle. And well done, Naveen. So West Indies 105 for 2 in over number 9. This is a good start by the West Indies. Good power play. Darren Sammy always said that at this stage we want 7 or 8 runs and over in this stage of the innings. Let's see what will happen. 3 thus far out of this one. Noor over the wicket, bowl to Hope. Hope is onto the front foot and drives, looking sweetly down to the man coming off the long off boundary. There's a single, so Hope is off the mark. That's a good looking shot by Hope. He just came onto the front foot and drove it down to the man on the long off boundary. Puran, who's on 41 from 19 deliveries, comes back into strike. Noor over the wicket, ball to Puran. Puran edge, looking to turn that into the onside. It peels off the outer edge and drops short of the man coming around from short third man. There's no run. So that was the googly there. That not the googly. That was a regular Chinaman from Noor. He comes in again now. Ball to Puran and Puran sweep down to mid wicket. He will get a singer straight to the fielder. He moves up now to 42. The score is now 107 for 2. One delivery to come in over number 9. This is a good over so far by Noor. You have conceded just 5 runs. The target is 7 or 8 runs off the over. You have conceded 5 thus far. He will bowl this final delivery to Hope. The right-handed Hope. There's a slip. There's a short fine leg as Noor switched to round the wicket. Short fine like a slip. A man on the mid-wicket boundary. A man on the straighter mid-wicket boundary. Ball to open. Hope hit this one down the ground, flat batted, down to the fielder on the long on boundary. And so he's gone 2 from 2 deliveries. Puran is on 42. The end of over number 9. West Indies 108 for 2 after being asked to bat first. Mr. Casanova is saying that keep hope alive. Let there be hope. Sherwin is saying, my God, why are we playing hope? Come on, Sherwin. No, Sherwin, let's be positive. Let's support hope. He's in the playing 11. Even if you did not expect him to play in the 11, he isn't playing in the 11. He's playing as a part of a West Indies team, as a collective, and you must wish him to do well. No, Sherwin, we're not going to take that level of pessimism. We're not going to take that negativity. It's fair game when there's not a match to talk about the players, but we must support the 11 that is playing. Can to Hope. Over the wicket, Hope tucked this away through mid-wicket in that familiar fashion of him when he goes back onto his stump and just tuck it away. It's good that he got a single because I think Rashid is setting him up for that shot where he just go back on his stump and then he slipped in a faster one. So it's good that he come off strike. So he goes through for a single. 109 for 2. Rashid Khan in his second over conceded 12 off his first. Puran comes into strike. Khan over the wicket to Puran, and Puran turned this away down to fine leg. They go through for a quick singer as the fielder from short fine leg moved to his left, picked up. We are in over number 10. So after this over, we'll have the drinks break. West Indies going good at 110 for 2. Julia Mendez, you're welcome. Thank you for the watch along cricket forum. You're welcome. I really appreciate you. As let's see, Rashid Khan slips in place, ball to Hope, and Hope comes onto the front foot. That's the delivery I'm telling you about. It's the first delivery that he bowled to Hope. He deliberately bowled it short to get Hope on the back foot, but on this occasion, he just pitches it up a little more. Probably he wanted to be a little fuller, but Hope, conscious to it, comes on the front foot, can bowl to Hope, and Hope does turn this into the onside. They will go through for a comfortable single. The score goes up to Nelson, 1-1 for 111 for 2. 2 deliveries to come. In over number 10, Puran comes back into strike. As we see now, the run rate expected to go down at this stage. 111 for 2, it's 11.48. The good thing is that we had a very good power play, and they will go hard again later in the innings. Can bowl to Puran, who's off the back foot, and just pierce that cover field down to the fielder on the cover boundary. They got another singer. The score is now 112 for 2. We are in over number 10. One delivery to come in over number 10. Khan is going to bowl to Puran. That Puran, Hope, Khan bowl to Hope, and Hope comes forward and just turn this into the onside, and they got a singer. He was very early onto the front foot there. He knows what Rashid Khan is trying to do, and it's good to see Hope being very aware and very conscious of what is going on. Andre, at the drinks break, how you think West Indies looking?
Pretty good. Excellent start. The best start of the tournament thus far. Nicholas Puran and Johnson Charles went after the bowling, and they really did some excellent work in the power play. And they're taking their foot off the gas somewhat, but it is to be understood because at this point, the bowlers the fielder are. We have more than 2 persons outside the circle, so I think they're just setting themselves up for a great finish here.
Yes. And Randy Williams is saying, don't allow the dot balls to pile up, which is a very good suggestion. Yes, we need to keep the scoreboard ticking. You agree, Andre?
Very much agreed. And I'm glad that I think that these two at the crease are probably the 2 best runners between the wicket for the West Indies. They play spin pretty well. Also, the 2 best players spin for the West Indies. So it argues well for us. The 2 best players spin and they rotate the strike a lot. So I expect them to do a lot in terms of rotation of strike in the next few overs.
Yes. So Dean Beckford is saying, good night. We need 250. Do you think we need 250, Andre?
Um, no, I think there's still something in this pitch, and I don't see us getting 250 to be honest. There's something always very good for batting. I think there's still something in for the bowlers. If you hit the deck hard, especially for the faster bowlers, you can get the bounce and there's a little bit of movement. And even for the spinners, you also get bounce, which also is very good for spinners. So it's a very good cricket 250 pitch.
Yes. And Randy Williams is making a point that I like. He say, would love these two to bat deep. I love that point. Take it deep, but there's a lot of power to come behind them. I love that point, Randy Williams. That's a good point there. And Kerville George is saying, once again, Sammy was right. He kept Charles in when half of the Caribbean wanted to drop him. But Kerville, but that's the nature of it, and that's good. That's healthy. It is healthy debate, and it's a decision, and the decision. Sammy made the decision, and Sammy and the. I don't think it's Sammy alone. I think Ravmon Powell is involved. Alzari Joseph should be involved too. So, but Kerville George, you should see a discussion about whether a player should be in the team or not. You should see it as a healthy discussion and don't see it any other way. As we turn over to Andre for ball by ball commentary.
Yes, thank you, Carlton. So it's going to be the over number 11. Just waiting here for my feed. They're showing a past historic moment where the West Indies winning the 2012 World Cup. So West Indies won the 2012 World Cup in Sri Lanka by 36 runs. Yes, defeating Sri Lanka in that finals. So it's going to be Sammy just getting off the park. It's going to be Nabi. He's going to bowl to Shai Hope. It's over number 11. It's bowled by Mohamed Nabi, the most experienced cricketer for Afghanistan. Mohamed Nabi. He's going to bowl to Shai Hope. Top of his mark. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Shai Hope. And Hope is back and just plays that one to the man at the short cover area. There's no run scored. Score means at 113 for 2.
Yes, General.
So it's going to be Nabi to bowl to Hope. Hope he settles. He waits on Mohamed Nabi. He passes umpire now, bowl to Shai Hope, and Hope is hitting that one. Is high, it's hard, it's long, gone into the mid-wicket fence, over the mid-wicket area for 6. And there was Shai Hope just hitting that one, high, hard, handsome for 6. Brilliant shot by Shai Hope. It's 119 for 2. And Randy Williams says, I'm loving it at 22:30, Andre. Yes, Randy. Very much on the cards. It was a big hit, as a big shot. It was a huge hit for 6 by Shai Hope. Lovely shot indeed.
Oh, he gone again.
It's gonna be Mohamed Nabi. He settles. Is Shai Hope settles and waits. Hope settles and waits. He's around the wicket to bowl to Shai Hope. And Hope is on the back foot and he's pulling that one. High, hard, 6 more. Lovely shot there by Shai Hope. Magnificent shot by Shai Hope. And Shai Hope is on the go here at St. Lucia. 6 more. Hope moves on to 17 from 9 deliveries. West Indies moves along to 125 for 2 in over number 11. Bowled by Mohamed Nabi. 220 is good, says Ezekiel King. Looking good indeed, Ezekiel. Let us wait on Mohamed Nabi to bowl to Shai Hope once more. Bowl to Shai Hope, and Shai Hope is driving that one straight to the man at the cover area. They don't get a run. So the score means 125 for 2 in over number 11, bowled by Mohamed Nabi. Mohamed Nabi is at the top of his mark. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Shai Hope, and Shai Hope plays that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1, they come back through for 2. They should easily. So the score moves on to 127 for 2. Shai Hope moves on to 19 from 11 deliveries. Bowled by Mohamed Nabi. And Kester Osborne said 230 is okay. Okay, Kester. Yes, 230 very much on the cards here. We're in over number 11, bowled by Muhammad Nabi. He passed umpire ball to Hope, and Hope is just trying to hit that one. He manages to get an inside edge to the man at the long on era. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 128 for 2. Hope is on 20. Nicholas Poor is on 44. And that is end of over number 11. And Donald Page said, good evening, Carlton and guest. Good evening to you, Donald. Donald Popo. West Indies really, really rollicking along here right here. Some huge shot in the last over by Shai Hope. Christopher Bristol is saying 190. All right, Christopher. So we're going to wait for over number 12. Let me see who will bowl over number 12. It's going to be Nicholas Poor. It's going to be Shai Hope who's on strike. Is Noor to bowl to Hope, and Hope is driving that one straight to the man at the deep cover area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll be. Shai Hope, he goes on to 21 from 13 deliveries. The score moves on to 129 for 2. Puran comes back on strike to face the left arm Chinaman bowler of Noor. Noor, he tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to bowl over the wicket to bowl to Puran. He settles, he waits. Bowl to Puran. Puran is back. Tucks that one to the long on area. They go through for easy single. Puran, he goes to 45, and Puran is just cruising along. And he's biding his time. He moves on to 45. West Indies moves on to 130 for 2 in over number 12. Here is Noor, the left-arm Chinaman bowler. He's going to bowl to Shai Hope. He passes the umpire now. Bowl to Hope. Hope is driving that one. He comes off the inside portion of the bat. Passes the keeper to the fielding area. They go through for 1. They come through for 2. That is all there'll be. The score moves on to 132 for 2. Shai Hope moves on to 23 for 14 deliveries. It's going to be Shai Hope. He settles. He waits for Noor. Here is Noor. He passes the umpire, bowl to Shai Hope, and he's just flicking that one. He's just tucking that one to the deep mid-wicket area, to the mid-wicket boundary. And an easy single is jogged. 133 for 2 in over number 12, bowled by Noor. He has bowled pretty well so far. None for 15 from his 2.4 overs. Nicholas Puran is back on strike. And it's going to be Nicholas Puran to face the bowling of Noor. He settles. He waits. Noor passes the umpire. Bowl to Puran. Puran tucks that one to the short mid-wicket area to go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 134 for 2 in over number 12, bowled by Noor. 1 delivery to come in over number 12. Shai Hope is back on strike. He's on 24 from 15 deliveries. It's going to be Noor. He's at the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Shai Hope on 24 from 15 deliveries. So it's going to be Noor around the wicket to bowl to Shai Hope. He bowled to Hope, and Hope is driving that one easily to the man at the long off boundary to go through for a single. At the end of the over number 12, it's 135 for 2. Shai Hope is on 25. Nicholas Poon is on 45. And it's over to you now, Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre. As I rejoin you, 135 for 2 at the end of over number 12. As Andre just said, Puran on 14, 46 from 25 deliveries. Hope is on 25 from 16 deliveries, and Hope really playing well. There was 2 lovely shots off Nabi. But we saw the challenge with Hope just now, and that is the issues, where he edged the one between his stump and his body. So Gulbardini is it over the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope hit this high and hard down towards mid-wicket. The fielder took the catch, he's out. So he swung across the line. Hope hit it down to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary, who came across to his right, took the catch, and Hope is gone for 25 from 17 deliveries. West Indies last year, 3rd wicket at 135 for 3 off the first delivery of the 13th over. That's one seemed to come off the bottom after it never quite come out of the screw of the bat. It towards the bottom part of the bat. It never came quite out of the sweet spot, and the fielder coming around off the mid wicket boundary. He was not quite back on the boundary, and he took a good, nice running catch and Hope gone. Good innings though, 25 from 17. A strike rate of just probably about 147. Yes, 147 comes up on the screen. Not a bad innings. It's over number 13. There's a lot of power left in the team. A good innings there from Shai Hope during this mega phase. Well done. 25 from 17. West Indies 135 for 3. Not bad by Shai Hope. So Zadran was the one who took the catch. 17 balls he faced. 2 6s, no 4, 147.05 was his strike rate. Well done, Shai Hope. Not a bad innings in the middle there. Randy is saying that. Puran respecting the left arm wrist spinner. Happy if he's not confident taking him on, then tuck him off. Good innings so far from Nicky P and Joseph. And Joseph Martin is saying that the selectors are going to have a headache selecting the team against England. And so, Curvell is still saying that 230 plus, we have a deep batting lineup. Jamor Small is saying that bravo, what you're doing look like you're playing for West Indies, as Gulbadini now to bowl to the West Indies captain. Yes, great job by Hope. He played a nice looking innings, and it was indeed a nice catch. Gulbadini coming bowl to Powell, and Powell play with a straight back down to long on for a single. So the West Indies captain is off the mark. He is on one. So the shot was on, but it didn't quite come out of the screw of the bat, as you see there. And the fielder was able to take a smart catch, moving to his left, not quite out of the screw. Some would say probably he should have hit it over long off, but then that's how the cricket goes. But that one never quite come out of the middle. So if you try to lick it over, yes, it was indeed a nice catch at Adin. Gulbani ball to Puran, who hedged and it dropped just short of short third man, who made a good stop, and they go through for a single. So he was looking to cut, and it comes off the edge and it drop just short of the fielder at short third man, and they go through for a single. Puran is really looking dangerous here, because if Puran is still there with 5 overs to go, then it could be a huge total. That one just dropped just short of the field. He made a good stop there. He has his hands in all sort of position, but eventually he made a good stop. So Gulbadini, who got the wicket of Hope, he comes in to the West Indies captain, who looked to pull, but that one is onto him quicker than he expected. It goes down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 138 for 3. 138 for 3. We are in over number 13. 2 deliveries to come in over number 13. They have used, this is a 7th bowler that Afghanistan is using. They're under pressure today, just rotating the bowlers, looking for that breakthrough. Rashid have 2 to come, Noor have 3 to come, Faruqi have 2, Omar Zai have 2. So they're trying to make up, just try to keep their options open. Gulbadini. Ball to Powell short, and he pulls this away down to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. It's clear that Afghanistan is trying to take pace off the ball here. They're trying to bowl those cutters into the pitch, and they have brought on Gulbadin to do that. So he's bowling some cutters into the pitch, taking some pace off the ball, and he picked up his wicket with his very first delivery, as it never came on to Hope bat as he expected it. 139 for 3. 1 delivery to come in over number 10. Powell is on strike. Gulbadin bowl to Powell short, and he cut this away. Down to backward point. Will it go into the boundary? No. Sliding stop by the fielder, coming around to his left, and they are back for 2 at the end of over number 13. West Indies asked to bat first by Afghanistan are 141 for 3. Puran is on 48 from 27 deliveries. Ravmon Powell is on 4 from 3 deliveries. Well done, Hope. Yes, well done. He played well. 25 from 17 is always going to be good in the middle stage of the innings. Time to pick up the run rate again. Sherwin is saying, and Broody Johnson, welcome to the show. I think it's the first time I'm seeing this name here. It is such a shame that a World Cup is playing in the West Indies and not everyone can see the live. It's such a shame. You have to watch the replay on YouTube. You can get the World Cup on ESPN Caribbean. You can get the World Cup on Willow Sport. Rashid Khan bowled to Puran, who turns it to short fine leg. He was looking for a single, but he was sent back just in time by the captain, Ravmon Powell, and there is no run. So, Brody Johnson, we thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the live watch along. But I'm almost certain that you can get it on Sportsmax in Jamaica. You can get it on ESPN Caribbean. ESPN Plus also, Rashid Khan bowled to Puran, and Puran edged that between his legs down to short fine leg again. So just causing some challenges here, Rashid Khan, and but Puran making sure, probably Puran just playing him a little too careful as he edged that one between his legs down to the fielder at short fine leg. Let's watch Khan again over the wicket to Puran, and Puran just standing in his crease and tuck this into the onside. They're gone for one, they're coming for the second. No, this is the call. So this is a good over thus far by Rashid Khan. This is his third, the 14 of the Afghanistan of the West Indies innings. 142 for three. Six to come after this one. So Broody, so those are the places where you can check it out. If there's anyone else know anywhere else that Broody could check out the match, but we're glad that you are here. We're glad you're a part of the watch along, and that is why we do it. We know that there's a number of persons who cannot see it. Can bowl to Powell on the back foot, clip this away down to the fielder on the mid wicket boundary. Another single to the West Indies captain. He moves up to 5. 49 is Puran from 30 deliveries. We know that a number of persons are not able to watch the match, and that is why we do this watch along so you can keep up to date. And Shug's Variety, good to see you here, man. Come, Capo, we need a quick 30 plus. Yes, that would be very interesting. So Puran now strokes this into the offside and gets a 50 from 31 deliveries. Well played, Nicholas Puran. Good knock by Nicholas Puran. Well deserved. I think it was some time ago that before he scored his last half century. But good knock here. Well done. And so Bruder Johnson said, it's the first time I'm kind of commenting on your show. Thank you very much. We always appreciate and happy when you be a part of the community, and when you comment, we welcome your opinion. Bowl to Powell, that's Khan, and he whips this down to Longhorn for another single. So they are ticking it over here, you know. Rashid Khan, the end of his third over. At the end of over number 14, as we welcome back Andre, at the end of over number 14, West Indies are moving on. And so after 14 overs, we are 145 for 3. The run rate is still above 10. There was 4 runs from that over as we welcome back Andre to the live commentary. Take it away, Andre.
And West Indies progressing steadily along. Nice innings from Nicholas Puran. As I said, his first 15 quite some time. Well played by Nicholas Puran. And I'm sure he's just setting himself up for the back end of the innings. And there's Jamor Small saying, congrats to Puran. Congrats indeed. Very well played innings. Very well paced innings by Nicholas Puran. And if he bats at 20 overs, I'm pretty much sure West Indies will have a very, very huge total. Because he's that type of player. He's a very destructive batsman. So, West Indies, for West Indies' sake, let us hope that he and Captain Paul can take it really, really deep for us. Randy Williams said, good half century, Hope. Good half century. Hope this is a sign of what's to come for the rest of the tournament. Hope so indeed. And there's no balls to Powell, who plays that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. Captain Paulie moves on to, is it to 6? The score moves on to 146 for 3. He moves on to 7 from 6 deliveries. Puran is back on strike. He moves on 50 from 31 deliveries. He's going to face the bowling of the very, very impressive Noor, the left-arm Chinaman bowler. Athena say hit the like. Hit the like indeed. Share and like. So it's going to be Noor to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He passes umpire now, bowl to Puran, and Puran is driving that one. He passes outside edge. There's no run scored. Puran is still on 50 from 32 deliveries. Beautifully bowled by Noor. Very good delivery right here. It was spun away from Nicholas Puran. Puran he settles. He waits for Noor. Settles and waits for Noor. And Puran is hitting that one. It looks like trying to slug sweep that one to the inside edge of the bat. The keeper retrieves. Someone very short point area. There's no run scored. No damage done. It's 146 for 3. Bowled by 15th over, bowled by Noor. Really, really impressive stuff this from the left arm Chinaman bowler. West Indies 210 says Wayne. Noor bowl and is forward and is pushing that one to the backward to the point area. They go through for easy single. Puran moves on to 51. Powell is back on strike. He's on 7. Yes, so the googly, the Chinaman bowler bowling an excellent spell here for Afghanistan. Congratulations to Puran. We need you to continue in this vein. If you can do this through the series, West Indies can win this cup indeed. And there was no bowl to Powell. Powell, the inner portion of the bat, they go through for 1. That is all they'll get. Really well bowled by Noor. None for 20 from 3.5 overs. In over number 15, Puran is back on strike. He's going to face the bowling of Noor. And there's Sherfin Rutherford just warming up. It's going to be Noor to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He passes the umpire now, bowl to Puran, and Puran is back and just plays that one to the man at the backward point area. There's no run scored, no damage done. So the end of the over, West Indies is on 148 for 3. Puran is on 51 from 35. Powell is on 8 from 7. Noor has come to the end of his spell, 4 overs, none for 20s, and an excellent spell of bowling by Noor. Ronald Singh said, great commentary, best I found after a long time looking. Thank you very much, Ronald Singh. Glad for you to join. Evan Johnson says, I usually watch it on Wheeler all these years. Now I tune my TV only to see that it is available as I'm told to upgrade in order to see it. Yes, I guess you have to pay extra, Everett Johnson. Also can tune into ESPN. So it's going to be Faruqi to bowl to Powell. Faruqi starts his 16th over. Powell settles. He waits. Here comes Faruqi. Bowl to Powell, and Powell is driving that one over the stands for 6. Beautiful shot there by Ravmon Powell. Coming onto the front foot, right back over the head of the bowler. 6 magnificent runs there by Captain Powell. He moves to 14. The West Indies moves to 154 for 3 in over number 16. Bowled by Faruqi. It's a magnificent shot there by Ravmon Powell. Right back over the head of the bowler into the side screen for 6. Lovely shot. Look at that ball go. Jamor Small says, good to see Puran in the 14th over. Whoever advising you guys doing a great job. Faruqi bowled to Powell, and Powell drive that one passes the ball up to the long off air for an easy single. The score moves on to 155 for 3. We're in over number 16, bowled by Faruqi. So Powell is on to 15. Puran is back on strike. He's on 51 from 35 deliveries. Shot, says Marie Sugar. Shot indeed, Marie Sugar. It's Faruqi bowling the 16th over of the innings. He's on his way. Puran, he settles. He waits on Faruqi. Faruqi is on his way to bowl to Nicholas. Puran is on 51. Faruqi passes umpire now, bowl to Puran short, and he's pulling that one a short and pull to the man up between mid at the deep square leg boundary. They go through for 2 runs. That is all they'll get. So the score moves on to 157 for 3. We're in over number 16, bowled by Faruqi. Puran, he moves on to 53. And Captain Powell is on 15 delivery. He's on 15 from 7 deliveries, rather. Over number 16, bowled by Farooqi. Farooqi settled. Farooqi bowls to Puran and just short, a slower bouncer there. Puran tries to slap that one over the mid wicket area. He misses the pass to the keeper. No runs scored, no damage done. Puran remains on 53. It's going to be Farooqi to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Puran, he settles in his stance. Come on, guys. Crowd to come home to make some noise. And there's Farooqi bowling to Puran, and Puran just driving that one. It's off the back foot to the short cover area. There's no run scored. Short point area, rather. So one delivery to come in over number 16. Puran is on 53 from 38 deliveries. The scoring rate has slowed down tremendously. Farooqi is bowling to Nicholas Puran. Puran settles. He waits and Farooqi bowls to Puran, and Puran is driving that Yorker delivery to the cover area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. Puran moves on to 54. The score moves on to 158 for 3 at the end of over number 16. And it's over to you, Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre. 158 for 3 at the end of 16. Puran on 54. Powell on 15. West Indies, after 16 overs, been asked to bat first. 10 runs came off that over from Farooqi. Naveen is coming back into the attack. It's a good crowd at the Darren Sammy Stadium. Not a sellout, but a very good crowd. We hope that by the time that Afghanistan start batting, the place will be full. But it looks to be filling up right now. Yes, it's a much better crowd than it was at the start, as Naveen right arm over the wicket to bowl to Puran. Is Hope, bowl to Puran, and Puran drives in the air, in the gap, down towards long off. They got a singer, that's all they will get. The score moves up to 159 for 3. Naveen, the right arm fast bowler, who have played in the CPL for the Amazon Warriors. Kimoy Morgan, we on course to get close to 200. Yes, I think that we're going to get over 200. I think they're going to press the accelerator now. It's 4 overs to go. Only 3 wickets down. You have Russell, you have Rutherford there. You have Joseph who can hit a few balls too. So there's some power there left in the back end. And with only 3.5 overs to go, they have to go now. Naveen bowl to Powell, and Powell pull this away down back with a square leg. The fielder comes in and goes to his right collect. They will get a singer. The score will move up to 60. That one never came quite out the flush of the bat there. He was looking to pull it away, but it got about the bottom portion, so it missed the middle of the bat, so to speak. It goes away down to back with a square leg for a singer. And so West Indies now 160 for 3. 22 deliveries remaining in the innings, and they need to go now. I would love to see them press the accelerator. Naveen over the wicket, bowl to Puran, and Puran slash this away down towards cover. The fielder coming around, can't get there as he into the boundary for 4. Despite a desperate effort, diving effort by the fielder and the cover boundary, and it goes into the boundary for 4. So Puran now, he moves up to 59. The score moves up to 164. I think even initially when he dived, I think he was touching the boundary. And although it moves away from him and goes into the boundary at another section, I think even initially, let's look, was a good start, but he was just not able to prevent the ball from going into the boundary. 4 more runs to the West Indies, 164 for 3. 3 deliveries to come in over number 17 now, that begins to press the gas. Naveen over the wicket to Puran. Everything is going to go slower delivery just into the region of backward point. That was well bowled by Naveen. Powell. Puran looking to hit that one over the offside. It was a slower delivery. He stopped the shot and it just lobbed into the backward point region. They go through for a single. 7 runs of this over thus far. 2 deliveries to come. Powell on 16 from 10 comes back into strike. Puran is on 60 from 42 deliveries. West Indies 165 for 3. 20 deliveries to go in the innings. As Naveen to bowl over the wicket to the West Indies captain. He comes in now. He's up and bowled to Powell. And it's short, and Powell pulled away down to fine leg. One bounce into the boundary for 4. It was short. It was another slow delivery. Powell was waiting on it, and he pulled it away down to the fine leg boundary, over the short fine leg fielder, down to the boundary for 4. 169 now for 3. 11 runs out of this over thus far. So that's a good over for the West Indies. It was short. It was a pacer on delivery, and Powell hit it away over the short fine leg fielder into the boundary for 4. So 4 more runs for the West Indies. As we watch now as Naveem, the final delivery of over number 17, is into the West Indies captain. Or slower delivery, swings, misses, lost the shape there. It goes through to the keeper. Gerbers has a smile on his face. Naveem not quite happy. 11 runs from that over. 169 for 3. 1 run less, 10 over. So it's 9.94. Yes, I agree with you, Wayne, that it is time now for some fire. Definitely time for some fire. It's time that West Indies step up the run rate. So the 18th over will be bowled by Rashid, and after this over, Andre will take you through the rest of the West Indies innings, and then there will be a break. We will go on a break ourselves too until we rejoin the feed. We need a little rest. We need, to just relax the voice and get back. So after this, Andre will take you through over 19 and 20. Rashid Khan to bowl the 18th over. He comes in now, bowl to Nicholas Puran, who looks to swing, taken on the pad, not outside the umpire. That one definitely missing leg stump. West Indies is cricket champion. West Indies cricket champion. We are looking to win this one. There's a good match here. It's a good battle. Rashid Khan is a champion leg spinner. None for 21 from his 3.1 overs. Have they gone for a review very lately? Oh, this was very late. I'm almost certain the time had expired. What happened there? Very, very late. Wasn't the time expired there? I think the time was expired there. Good, yes. Mari Sugar, I said, good batting by the West Indies. I definitely think the time had expired, but I think that was definitely missing leg, and it even pitch outside leg. It pitch outside leg. That was a poor review. It's not going to be out. The best they can offer is umpire call so that they retain the review. For this would be their second review that they'll be losing, and they will have no more. So let's see. It was wide from the gap. There was some murmur as it passed the bat, but it was right from the bat. Clear gap. So let's watch this now. So waste of review, or probably they're just slowing it down. When it pitch outside leg. So it was always outside leg. I think what Rashid Khan is doing is like when in football, when the penalty taker is going to take the penalty and they say that they ice him. So probably where they were just icing Puran a little and just let him wait. Rashid Khan bowl to Puran, and he connects over deep mid wicket, and it's 6 runs. So he pitched it up and he hit it away over deep mid wicket, and it's 6 runs into the slot, and Puran just hit it away over deep mid wicket, and 6 more runs to the West Indies total. 175 for 3 after 17.2 overs. Puran move up to 66. That was in the slot. The leg spinner coming into the left-hander, and he hit it away over deep mid wicket for 6. Good shot there. Thank you, Nicky. Ball to Puran again, and he hit it again high in the air, right off the fielder. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. Puran is now, so you can heist me as much as you want, Nicky Puran is saying, but then I'm going to fire my irons, and Puran moves up to 70 from 45 deliveries. Good innings here from the West Indies wicket keeper batsman. 2 overs to come after this one. 3 deliveries remaining in this over. 15 deliveries to go for the rest of the innings. 1 bounce. The fielder make a desperate effort, but it was into the gap. He was not going to get there. Good shot by Puran. As we watch Khan over the wicket now, ball to Puran, and he's shot and he is high in the air. Let's see, he's out of the ground again. 6 more runs. Why did you try to ice him? He's thorough Puran. Well done, Rashid Khan, for stirring up Puran by going for that late review. It's 6 more runs. So Puran moves up now to 76, and he probably can Puran get 100 here. 13 deliveries left. 13. Is 13 deliveries left in the innings, or is it 14? I'm just trying to check here. Another 6 by Puran. 16 out of the over so far. Yes, ball to Puran, and Puran goes again, but this time he never quite connect it, but it's into the gap. They will come back for 2 as the field has to come around. 2 more runs in the over. The score moves up now to 187. Puran is on 78. So really and truly now, the pedal is right to the floor. I've put the pedal to the metal now. It's right to the floor. That's a big shot by Puran. Some big shots. He's motoring along now. It's 78. Khan into Puran. And Puran hit this in the air. It's high in the air. Let's see. It's out of the ground again. Another 6. High in the air. Oh, what a big over by the West Indies. 3, 6, a 4 and a 2. 24 out of that over. Rashid Khan pissed off Puran, and he moved to 84 in that delivery. At the start of the over, he was on 60. And at the end of the over, he's on 84. West Indies motoring along now. Punish him. Yes, Jamor Smart. Punish him for wasting that review as we welcome back Andre to take us to the end of the innings. He's smiling left, right, and center. Welcome back, Andre.
Yes, indeed. Puran in full flight at St. Lucia. You know, taking the captain Rashid Khan to the cleaners. Well done by Nicholas Puran. Let us see how he will finish. And Jamor Small says, well, Nicky Lawless said Puran and fire indeed. Jamor Small said, punish him for wasting his review. Indeed, Jamor Smalls. Rashid Khan was punishing that over. Magnificent ball striking there by Nicholas Puran. Arjun Lachman says, thanks for providing this opportunity to listen to this game. Great commentary. Can't have it better. Thank you indeed, Arjun Lachman. We're glad to provide it. And he says, Nicky Lawless says, fire, Puran on fire, West Indies on fire. Indeed. So it's going to be Ravmon Powell. Arjun Lachman says, let's go West Indies. Big up Puran. Puran is on 84 from 40 deliveries. 193 for 3. We're going to, at the end of over number 18. So it's going to be Ravmon Powell. He will take strike at the start of over number 19. Let me see who the bowler will be. And this is actually Nicholas Puran's best T20 innings. Well done to Nicholas Puran. It's going to be Gulbadin to bowl to Ravmon Powell. Pass the umpire, bowl to Powell. And Powell is hitting that one over the man of long on air for 6. Magnificent strike there by Ravmon Powell. He joins the fun. Great ball beating, great striking by Ravmon Powell. He moves to 20 from 12 deliveries. West Indies on the go, on the charge here at St. Lucia at the Darren Sammy Stadium. Sylvester Bascom said, initially, I was looking at a score of 260 based on the rapid start we had. Yes, well, we should get around, say, 220, 230. Let us see how these two will finish. It's Gulbadin to bowl to Powell. Pass umpire, bowl to Powell, and Powell's driving and missing that one. Passes and goes through to the keeper. Trying to hit the cover of that delivery. Past the outside, off stump, passing to the keeper. No run scored. It's 199 for 3. Gulbadin is back at the top of his mark. Solar tall boy say, hit the boy. Both to Powell, and Powell is hitting that one. Is high in the air. It's going to be caught at the backward point area. And Powell goes trying to hit that one over long on. Got out edge of the bat. He goes for 26. It's going to be Let me see who would come and take strike. So there's a nice cameo from Captain Paul, 26 from 14 deliveries. West Indies is on 199 for 3. The slower delivery at the back out of the back of the hand bowled by Gulbadin. So good deception there from Gulbadin. So Powell goes for 26 or 14 deliveries. Or 15 deliveries rather. 2 sixes and a 4. And a strike rate of 173. So in the over number 19, West Indies is on 199 for 3. Puran is still there on 84. It's going to be, I think that's Russell that's coming in. So West Indies got dark, says Kenny Thomas. Yeah, some serious ball beating by the West Indian. Nalo Alexander said, Puran disrespected Rashid Khan. Kenny Thomas says, we're rallying indeed, rally around the West Indies, now and forever. Gulbadin bowl to Russell, and Russell's hitting that, trying to hit that one, he misses. A slow delivery once more, well bowled by Gulbadin. Deceiving Andre Russell there. Nilo Alexander says, making 200 without Russell or Rutherford. Once we're bowling clicks tonight, we're indeed good. So it's going to be Russell to face the bowling of Gulbadin. Gulbadin pass umpire, bowl to Russell, slow delivery once more. He hits that one, is going to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. A single is all they'll get. So the West Indies 200 comes up. So it's 200 for 4 in over number 19. So Puran is back on strike. He's on 84 from 48 deliveries. Well played by West Indies. Indeed. Now it will be Andre Russ, the finisher, says Arjun Lachman. So it's going to be Gulbadin to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Gulbadin at the top of his mark. He's been very meticulous about setting his field. A deep mid-wicket, a deep backward square leg, a long on, a long off, a deep cover. Man at the short third man area, short fine leg. A man at the cover area. Let us see Gulbadin now. Is around the wicket to bowl to Puran. Is wide delivery, and Puran's just hitting that one straight to the man at the deep cover area. They go through for a single. So it's a very, very tidy over ball by Gulbadin, in one in which he got the wicket of Ravmon Powell. So the score moves on to 202 for 4. Powell is rather Russell that is on 1. Puran is on 85 with the last over coming up. National Patriot says this is a massacre. Some really, really great striking by West Indies. Wayne says, let Puran do the damage. Yes, Puran is back on strike. He's on strike to face the final over of the innings for the West Indies. Let us see how many runs he'll be able to get from this over. He's going to face the bowling of Naveen Ulhaq. It's going to be Nicholas Puran. He settles, he waits for Naveen Ulhaq. Here is Naveen to bowl to Puran. He passes the umpire now. Bowl to Puran. And Puran is, that's a short delivery. That's a wide delivery. So you will have to read bowl at 1. So wide delivery to start off proceeding in over number 20. Bowled by Naveen Ulhaq. So it's Puran. He's going to settle. He's going to wait on Naveen Ulhaq. Naveen is going to come to bowl to Nicholas Puran. He's on 85 from 49 deliveries. He settles and he waits. He's going to come to bowl to Puran, and Puran is driving that one. It's high, it's hard, it's gone for 6. Magnificent ball hitting there by Nicholas Puran. Just hitting that one right off the middle of the bat into the long off boundary. 6 beautiful Runs for Nicholas Puran. He moves on to 91. Brilliant shot there by Nicholas Puran. Ooh, that's sweetly timed. Magnificent stroke. Strike there. 88 meters is the distance for that 6. Watch it go. Nicky P is on fire in Castries. He waits on Naveed Ul Haq to bowl to him. Here he settles, he waits. And he's hitting that one. It's high. It's going for 6 more. Magnificent shot there by Nicholas Puran. He moves on to 97. Puran is on the march, just 3 away from 100. It's a magnificent shot there, way over mid-wicket for 6 by Nicholas Puran. He moves to 97 from 51 deliveries. The West Indies moves to 214 for 4 in over number 20, bowled by Naveed Ul Haq. Oh, that's a magnificent shot there by Nicholas Puran. High and hard over the mid-wicket area. Magnificently done by Nicholas Puran. Puran is on fire. Puran is on charge here. What a brilliant shot by Nicholas Puran. He's gonna settle once more. He waits on Naveed Ul Haq to bowl to him. Pass umpire, bowl to him. It's wide outside the off stump. No run scored. Let me see if Wild will signal right there. Oh, it's a dot ball. It's a goal. Just touching down outside the off stump. So Nicholas Puran, with his highest international T20 score of 97 so far, 3 deliveries to come. Can he get to 100? He settles and he waits for Naveed Ul Haq to come to bowl to him. Here is Naveed Ul Haq to bowl to Nicholas Puran. Pass on by a bowl to Puran. Puran is driving that one through the covers. They go through for 1. Let me see if they come back for 2. They're coming for 2. It's a direct hit and he's out. Oh, my word, my word. And there was Nicholas Puran being run out from a brilliant throw from the boundary. Nicholas Puran goes for a magnificent 98. Oh, he's crestfallen. Oh, my jolly. Oh, my God. Nicholas Puran goes for a magnificent innings of 98 runs. A direct throw from the boundary to get rid of Nicholas Puran. Oh, my word. You could hear a pin drop in the crowd. Wow. That was a brilliant throw from the boundary there to get rid of Nicholas Puran. Wow. Nevertheless, it's the end of a magnificent innings by Nicholas Puran of 98. It's just a pity he wasn't able to get to his 100. That's a brilliant throw from the boundary to get rid of him. But that's a top innings there by Nicholas Puran. Top innings indeed by Nicholas Puran indeed. So Rutherford will come to face the last 2 deliveries of the innings. You get a standing ovation. Well done by Nicholas Puran. Magnificent knock indeed from the left-hander from Trinidad and Tobago. 98 from 53 deliveries. Great innings indeed from Nicholas Puran. So Nicky P did the business here for the West Indies. So it's 215 for 5. Yes. Is embraced here by Captain Powell. So it's going to be Rutherford to face the last 2 deliveries of the West Indies innings. 215 for 5, 2 balls to go. Rutherford will take strike. The man who did the damage for the West Indies, the man who brought the West Indies back into that game against New Zealand. He will face the bowling of Naveed Ul Haq. Naveed Ul Haq comes in, he pulls up. He's going back to his mark. And that was indeed a magnificent throw from the boundary. Let me see. Oh, wow. A direct hit. Wow. Brilliant throw there to get rid of Nicholas Puran. Throw of 63 meters. Right. Naveed Ul Haq bowled to Rutherford is driving off the inner portion of the bat to the long on boundary for an easy single. That is all they'll get. Your score moves on to 216 for 5. With the last delivery to come now, he's going to bowl to Andre Russell. Andre Russell will face Naveed Ul Haq. And it's going to be Russell to face the last delivery of the innings. Here comes Naveen to bowl to Andre Russell. He settles, he waits. Deep in his crease. Naveen ul Haq, he passes the umpire just about now. He up to the wicket and bowled to Russell. Russell is hitting that one high over mid-wicket, the mid-wicket boundary. No, it's dropped. There I thought was going for 6, but it didn't quite connect. They come through for 2 runs. So at the end of the West Indies innings, it's 218 for 5. Russell remains not out on 3. Rutherford is on 1. At the end of the innings, 218 for 5. Really well played by West Indies, Carlton.
It was a good innings by the West Indies. We know what is going to take precedent. This is it, national patriot. I think the debate will rage on, and this is why we do sport, because this is what sport do. There's always a discussion, and many persons are going to say probably Puran should not have gone for that 2, but then that is what sports is all about. That is what sell the drinks in the bar. But we will be back with you for the start of the Afghanistan innings. Until then, there's just we have a look of feature here. I mean, you can tune in and listen to this feature as we take our break, and we'll come back with you for the start of the Afghanistan innings.
To feel this West Indian counter against Afghanistan. You know, this beautiful island, the atmosphere is terrific. Speaking of terrific, St. Lucia is a wonderful place to be. Lots to see and feel here, ecotourism, salt springs, sports tourism, growing. Ball has a history ball as such. So you know what's coming, you're looking closely like that.
Andre, I missed that, Andre. I missed that. I missed that, Andre. Oh my God. Yeah? Go ahead, Andre. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, wait. I missed it. Wait, just a second. Yeah. My feed is not back up as yet. So the first wicket, it seems to be Gerbers.
Up, Andre.
Wait, no, my feed isn't up as yet. It's coming back. I think.
All right. I'll go. It's all right. All right. So Gerbers has gone, and this spelled danger definitely spelled danger for Afghanistan, as the two openers have the one who have been making a lot of runs for them. That's the ball, the arm ball there from Akil Hussain. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. 1 wicket down for no runs. I'm sorry, I missed that. I apologize. Welcome back to you all, though. Please remember, slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button, and please remember your financial support. That is key. Hussain round the wicket now, bowl to Gulbadin, who just plays it back down the offside of the pitch to Hussain, and there is no run. Good start here from Hussain. We are in over number 1. 5 deliveries have been bowled thus far. Afghanistan none for 1. As Hussain comes in now to bowl to Gulbadin, the number 3. It's the earliest he has batted. Round the wicket, the slip goes down. Hussain bowl to Gulbadin, and that was the genuine orthodox turn, as it just pitch touches down and mid and off and just turn across the batsman who was on the back foot and plays it down the outside of the pitch. As Gerbers come down, hit the ball straight to Russell at mid-on. He didn't have to move much. Beaten in flight there, got the bottom of the bat, and Gerbers made his first ducks of the tournament, and Russell taking a comfortable catch at mid-on, and West Indies picking up their first wicket in the first over, and it was a wicket maiden by Akil Hussain. Well done, Akil Hussain. 1 wicket gone, said Maria Sugar, and well, we have a Afghanistan supporter here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We're glad you are here and say, let's go Afghanistan. Well, yes, well, we're glad to have you here, but I hope you can take the banter, because it will be coming quick and fast at you, as West Indies is going to win this one comfortable. Andre Russell is it that will pick up the bowling. He will start here for the West Indies along with Hussain, who have picked up a wicket in his first over. Let's watch the field for Russell. There's a slip, there's a backward pointer, cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, a short fine leg, and the 2 fielders out seem to be the square fielders. So it seems like there's a square fielder on the offside and a square fielder on the onside, as Gerbers there. Well, they're showing the last ball. Russell over the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim, who just plays this down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. So Gerbers was there using his feet, trying to get to Husseini never quite got to him, and the ball just lobbed to Russell at mid-on, who take a good catch. So Russ is it now to bowl to Ibrahim over the wicket. Bowls to Ibrahim, and Ibrahim plays a forcing shot. Cannot beat the man at extra cover, and there is no run. So there's a short third man, a backward pointer cover, and a mid off. So that's the four fielder on the offside. Short third man, backward point cover, mid off, and there's a mid on, there's a short fine leg, and the two fielders out of the circle at this time look to be the square fielder. I have not yet get a wide overview of the fielders yet. But let's see. I'm assuming because that's the general trend these days to keep the Russell over the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim. You tuck this into the onside and a big gap in the onside. The fielder from square leg runs in. Have they gone back for two? Yes, they gone back for two. That's Johnson Charles. And he sends a flat return into Puran, who collected and must be a very disappointed man. Win or lose, the thing that will be discussed most tomorrow is should Puran have gone for that single or should he have come back for the second? It will be the item that will be discussed most. Russell over the wicket, ball to Ibrahim, gave himself room. Russell saw it, dug it in short. It goes through to the keeper. One for the over, no run. 2 for 1. Afghanistan after 10 deliveries, 1.4 overs. At the end of the over, Andre Douglas will join us for the next 2 overs. So Ibrahim is on 2. He have lost his longtime partner Gerbers. They have been opening in cricket, I think, from the under 15 level. Anna K. White, welcome to the show. She's saying, let's go West Indies, while Mary Sugar is saying, rally. Russell over the wicket, bowls to Ibrahim, who flat batted this down to mid-off, cannot pass Joseph, and there is no run. The score remains at 2 for 1, with one delivery to come in over number 2. So good start here from the West Indies, two opening bowlers. Russell have just conceded only two runs thus far out of his over, while Hussein bowled and made the over. So just looking at the field, there's a wide here and now of the field, so you can see it much better. Yes, I was correct. The two fielder out are the two square fielder. As Russell now begins to make his way in, he'll be bowling to Ibrahim. Hussein, very, very serious. Some adjustment is being made there as Russell moves in now. Final delivery. Over the wicket, ball to Ibrahim, full toss, and he drives it down to mid-on the bunks. They will get a single. That's Powell Field at the end of 2 overs. West Indies have picked up 1 wicket, the wicket of the dangerous Gerbers, and Afghanistan are 3 for 1, looking to get 219 to win. Over to you, Andre.
Thank you very much, Carlton. So West Indies are large and they're in charge here at Castries St. Lucia. Afghanistan having lost the big wicket of Gurbaz for a duck. So it's 3 for 1 after over number 2. So Afghanistan, they are in some trouble very early on in their innings. And Afghanistan love you, says Burkan Afghan. Nice to have you, Burkan Afghan. Very nice to have you indeed. Anna K. White says, rally around the West Indies. Rally indeed. Very nice words from the great David Rudder. So it's going to be Akil Hussain, who's going to bowl over number 3. He's going to bowl to Ibrahim, who's on 3 from 6 deliveries. Hussain, he bowls to Ibrahim. Pass umpire, both Ibrahim. He was driving that one through the cover area. Lovely shot. Well timed there, Ibrahim, for 4. And there was Ibrahim just driving that one through the covers, caressing it nice through the covers for 4. So he moves on to 7. From 7 deliveries, the score moves on to 7 in over number 3, bowled by Akil Hussain. So it's going to be Akil Hussain. Lovely shot there indeed by Ibrahim. He's going to come to bowl to Ibrahim, who settles. He waits on Hussain. Hussain bowled to Ibrahim, who just plays that one to the long on area for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 8. Ibrahim is on 8. 8 for 1. Gulbadin comes back on strike. Gulbadin comes back on strike. It's in over number 3, bowled by Akil Hussain. It's 8 for 1. We're in over number 3, bowled by Akil Hussain. Gulbadin to take strike. Here is Hussain. He passes umpire. Bowl to Gulbadin. Fix that one to the man at the square leg area. No run scored. Dipset says Puran by Rice deserve a century. Yes, he deserves a century. That was a magnificent innings by Nicholas Puran. Here's Akil Hussain. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Gulbadin. Passes umpire now, bowl to Gulbadin. Gulbadin's back and turns up one into in the mid-wicket area to the deep mid-wicket. Man on the deep mid-wicket boundary is Azari Joseph. They get a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 9 for 1 in over number 3, bowled by Akil Hussain. Sean says, hard luck, Puran. Next game for sure. Hard luck indeed. Ibrahim is back on strike. He's on 8 from 8 deliveries. Akil Hussain, he sets his field meticulously. Here's Akil Hussain. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Ibrahim. Pass umpire, both Ibrahim, and Ibrahim is driving that one, but straight to the man at the cover area. There's no run scored. That's his Brandon King, who is at the edge of the circle at that cover. The score remains on 9 for 1. The required run rate is 12.23 at this point in time. Akil Hussain to bowl the final delivery of over number 3. Passes umpire now, bowl to Ibrahim, who drives straight to the man on the mid-off area to go through for a quick single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 10 for 1 at the end of over number 3. Ibrahim is on 9. Gulbadin is on 1. And that's 10 for 1 for the Afghanistan team. Dipset says Puran deserve a century. In the context of the game, this being a dead rubber, sacrificing it to get the milestone was worth it. I mean, it was a very, very good attempt, and I do believe if it wasn't for a direct hit, I think you would have made it. So we have to give the fielder a lot of credit, because it was a direct hit straight from the deep cover area. So it was a brilliant piece of fielding by the fielder. Right? So Christopher Bristol says West Indies win easy. Yes, they will win easily indeed, Christopher Bristol. It's going to be Azar Joseph to bowl over number 4. He's coming in to bowl to Ibrahim. Pass umpire, both Ibrahim is driving. Loose shot right there outside of some. It goes through to the keeper who doesn't collect cleanly. So the score remains on 10 for 1 in over number 4, bowled by Gulbadin. Bowled by Azar Joseph, rather. Ibrahim is on strike. Here is Azari. He's on the top of his mark. He's going to bowl to Ibrahim. Azari passes umpire now. Bowl to Ibrahim. He's hitting that one. It's high. It's hard. Let's go. It's just over the man of the long off area into the boundary for 4. And there was Ibrahim. He's giving himself some room and hitting that one over the man at mid-off for 4. So Ibrahim goes on to 13. The score moves on to 14 for 1. We're in over number 4 bowled by Azari Joseph. Christopher Bristol says, great commentary, Andre. We appreciate you, sir. Yes, thank you very much, Christopher. And we appreciate you being here. We appreciate all of you being here, a part of the community. It's going to be Azari to bowl the 3rd ball in over number 4. He's on his way. He's passing the umpire now. Bowl to Ibrahim is driving and missing. It goes through to the keeper. Well bowled by Azari Joseph. Yes. AR showing some love. Yes, thank you for showing some love. And please remember to slash and like. It's very important. It's going to be Azari. He's in over number 4. His first over of the Afghanistan innings. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Ibrahim is driving and missing once more. Well bowled again by Azari Joseph. Bowling really nicely here. Lovely delivery. That's an outswinger there by Azari Joseph. That's beating Ibrahim. So it's 14. The score means on 14 for 1. In over number 4, Ibrahim is on 13 from 14 deliveries. Gulbadin is on 1. It is Ibrahim. He settles, he waits on Azar Joseph, who's bowling, pretty quick right here. Azar Joseph passes umpire now, both Ibrahim, who just opens the face of the bat to the third man area. Or Rutherford comes off the third man boundary, he returns. They'll get a single. The score moves on by 1 to 15 for 1. In over number 4, it's been bowled by Azari Joseph, who is working up ahead of steam here. Is bowling in close to 90 miles per hour, or just about 90 miles per hour. He's going to come to bowl the final delivery of the 4th over. He's coming in to bowl to Gulbadin. He's on a 1 from 5 deliveries. A mid-on, a mid-off. He's on his way to bowl to Gulbadin, who's hitting that one to the man through the mid-wicket area for 4. Just slide over pitch right there, and then there was Gulbadin, just more than agricultural shot through a mid-wicket area for 4 runs. So it's 19 for 1 at the end of over number 4. I will turn you over now to Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre. 19 for 1. So Gulbadin just swinging through the line of the delivery there, and this time he connected. Joseph would have bowled some peach of a delivery to him, and interestingly, I saw 2 outswingers from Joseph in that over. I cannot recall ever seeing Joseph bowl in the outswinger before, so it's nice to see that he's adding that to his repertoire. Maybe I've done it before, I have not seen it. Down and drive over the top down to the boundary for 4. So Ibrahim just coming down to Hussein and hit it over cover. Johnson Charles stretches and he drums, but it just out of his reach, and it goes into the cover boundary like a rocket. So Zadram, the Afghanistan, this is a good test for the West Indies. I love this. Good effort there by Charles, but he was just not going to get to it, and it goes into the boundary for 4. 23 for 1. Good test this for the West Indies. Zadram is on 18 from 16 deliveries. Gulbadin is on 5 from 6 deliveries. 219 is the target. Hussein to Zadram again, and that one comes in. The arm ball comes in, and he plays it out to the extra cover, and there is no run. So there's 5 field on a ring, in a ring on the offside from short third man to mid off, and 3 in between them. 5 on that offside. Hussein round the wicket to Ibrahim. He's up now. Bowl to Ibrahim, who giving himself room, strokes it into the covers, cannot beat the fielder there. As I said, 5 of them. That one looks like extra cover. There's a backward pointer cover, extra cover, and the mid off. So Hussein really bowling tight here. Something is going to give. Hussein round the wicket, and I told you I love those deliveries from Joseph. He's in bowl. I hit this in the air over the top down to the long off boundary for 4. So it was just too close to him, and he just swung through the line down to the long off boundary for 4. Good shot again by Ibrahim. He moves up to 22, 90 from 19 deliveries. Afghanistan 27 for 1. Remind you at all time that the target is 219, but Hussein was probably just a little close there to Ibrahim. I love this now. It's a good test from the West Indies team. It's a flat pitch. Afghanistan is not a bad outfit as we watch Hussein round the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim, and that one comes in on the arm, and he plays it out to mid-wicket, a wideish middle on the fielder from mid-wicket comes around and field. 1 deliver to go in over number 5, 28 for 1. So Hussein now just rubbing the ball on his funnel as good batting comes into strike. Afghanistan 28 for 1. The target is 218. At this stage, West Indies were 84 for 1. They were rollicking along at this stage. Hussein comes in now, bowl to Gulbadin, and that one comes in, and he looks to turn it. It comes off the back of the bat. The field that short finally comes to his right. That's good Akish Moti, and they go wide signal. I thought it came off the back of the bat. That looks like it came off the back of the bat. So wide signal. Afghanistan 30 for 1 in over number 5. So this is 10 runs out of this over thus far from Akil Hussein. 1 for 18 from his 2.5 overs. That one just slid down the leg side. For a moment there, I thought it came off the back of the bat and dropped short of Moti coming in from fine leg. Hussein round the wicket to Ibrahim. He's in bowl to Ibrahim, and that one comes in again. He cannot pierce the offside field. Straight to Charles at cover, and there is no run at the end of over number 5. Afghanistan going at exactly 6 runs and over. 11 coming off that last over from Hussein there. 30 for 1. Ibrahim is on 23, and Gurban is on 5. So just looking at that, it came off the pad, clearly came off the pad, yet still the umpire signal a wide. But no damage was done though. It will be very interesting if Afghanistan get a single off the last delivery to win this match. It will be very, very interesting. We gonna say the fielder have a bit of luck there. Yes, but luck is a part of it, and you don't hold that against the fielder. He was able to make that luck because he would have spent hours and hours shining the ball from the boundary. And so yes, he has a bit of luck, but he also trained a lot to be able to get the ball in from the boundary, aiming it at the stump. So it's hard work and luck, which every sportsman need. It just wasn't pure luck. You and I just couldn't get up and do that. You know, Joseph over the wicket bowl and pulled away by Gulbadin to Russell at just going beyond the circle at mid-on for a single, sends the return to Puran. The score moves up to 31 for 1 in over number 6. This is the final over of the power play, and the required run rate have gone above 12. It's approaching 13 now. It's 12.67, so it's 12 and 2/3. Yes, that ball did swung SO, but I love it. I want to see the Afghanistan batsmen come at the West Indies bowlers. I want them to get a good test. Joseph over the wicket bowl to Ibrahim, who pulls this away down to fine leg for 4. It was short down the leg side, and Ibrahim pulls it away down to fine leg for 4. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. I think it come off the gloves. Yes, it was off the gloves. 27 now to Ibrahim. So Joseph was short, and Ibrahim just pulling it away. Came off the gloves, beat the keeper, between the keeper and the short fine leg, down to the boundary for 4. 5 from 2 deliveries, 35 for 1. We are in over number 6. The final over of the power play. 4 deliveries remaining in the power play. 27 to Ibrahim. Gulbadin is on 6 from 7. Joseph, the West Indies right arm fast bowler, begins to move in now. He's up to the wicket and bowl to Gurbaz. Witness high in the air, over fine leg. The fielder is running back. Will it get there? No. Shepherd Charles circles around from mid-wicket, sends the return in, and they go through for 2 that could have gone anywhere. That was quicker. The batsman was into the pull. It rushed him. It ballooned into the air, out of the reach of any fielder, down towards backward square leg. Charles come around from the mid-wicket boundary field, send the return in. Ibrahim moves up to 29 from 23, striking at 126. Afghanistan 37 for 1. 3 deliveries to come in over number 6. Gulbadin is the batsman with him on 6 from 7 deliveries. Joseph, the right-arm fast bowler from West Indies, comes in over the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim, and he whipped this away. Poor delivery, 6 runs over fine leg. He straight down the leg side, and he just whip it. He just help it on his way. It was down the leg side. Poor delivery. It's a nothing ball, and it just duly help over fine leg for 6. He moves up to 35. Gulbadin is on 6. Not well lined there by Joseph. And after such a brilliant over prior, he came back now, and that one was down the leg side, and he just helped it away. He probably got greedy there, you know. He probably looked open for that ball to swing away from the batsman, but instead it just came in on the hanger. So he was probably going for the wonder ball, for the great delivery, but instead of straightening up, it just come in on the angle. Maybe that's what happened there. Nonetheless, it was a nothing delivery, and it just helped over fine leg for 6. Joseph to Ibrahim, edge down to third man, and they will get a single there as that's Rutherford on the third man boundary, who sends the return in. That's where he needs to bowl it. I just think that ball prior, he just went for the glory ball, and that's what happened. It never straightened as he expected it to. It just held it line, and Ibrahim was able to help it over fine leg. So the score is 44 for 1. 1 to come in the power play after this over. After this delivery, Andre will rejoin us as Joseph comes in now. Bowl to Zadamu, swings across the line. It's high in the air. The fielder coming. That's Rutherford. He cannot get there. He took it on the bunks. There's another single at the end of the over. 22 45 for 1, 24 off Joseph 2 overs. That one went for 15 after 9 out of the previous one. The end of the power play, Afghanistan are 45 for 1, and they are dancing in the stands at Darren Sammy as we welcome back Andre to take you through the next 2 overs or so. Welcome back, Andre.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. So at the end of the over number 6, so the West Afghanistan on 45 for 1, making steady progress. They're still behind the run rate required, but still making progress. Having lost only a solitary wicket. So let us see how they will go in the next phase of their innings. SO said 2 short down leg by Joseph. Yes, he has been a bit inconsistent in terms of his line. So let us see how Joseph goes in the next 2 overs that he will bowl. So it's going to be Gudakish Moti. Gudakish Moti, who was voted the player of the month for May, who picked up 3 wickets against New Zealand, is bowling beautifully. He's coming into the attack. It's Ibrahim is on 36 from 25 deliveries. Gulbadin is on 7. Gudakish Moti is going to come to bowl to Ibrahim. Gudakish Moti around the wicket, bowl to Gulbadin,
Yes.
and misses, slash and miss that one outside the off stump taken by the keeper Puran. No run scored. It's going to be Gudakish Moti to bowl to Gulbadin. Around the wicket, bowl to Gulbadin, and Gulbadin is always the loud appeal for Abidab is gone. And there was Gulbadin just coming onto the front foot. He missed a straight one. Gone LBW, well bowled by Gudakish Moti. They've gone for the replay, but I think that's pretty adjacent. It looks pretty adjacent to me. So let us see what the third umpire will say. So it is gonna be, so it's 45 for 2 in over number 7, bowled by Gudakish Moti. So there was Moti flighting that one. It beat Gulbadin straight, hit him on the back foot. That looks pretty adjacent. Mary Sugar says, we don't want to give away this game because we already win. Rally. Yes, rallying indeed.
That
Gulbadin,
gone.
that looks to be a goner. It looks pretty a straight one by Gudakish Moti. There are
I
some
guess to go
spectators
over the
saying
stump, lad.
that there was some spectators saying he's a goner. Let us see what's happened. Well, they look at
Good decision, Umps. Home talk decision.
So let us see. Hit him on the back foot. So missed that one completely. In line. Struck it in line. Umpire's call. So he's a goner. He's a goner indeed. Steve Russell said, welcomes Moti. Welcome Moti indeed. So Afghanistan, they've lost their second wicket. It's now 45 for 2 in over number 7. Over number 7, bowled by Gudakish Moti. So Mary Sugar said, why are we still hearing the others? So it's gonna be the new batter. I'm still waiting for my feed. The cricket form. Yeah. So it's gonna be Gudakish Moti to bowl to Omarzai. It's bowl to Omarzai and bowl, and he's just back and punch that one through the cover area to go through for one and come back for the second. That is all they'll get. for 2. Godakish Moti bowl to Omazai, who comes forward and stroke it into the cover area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. So he moves on to 3. Ibrahim comes back on strike. He's on 36 on 25. Over number 7, bowled by Godakish Moti. Here's Moti. Around the wicket to both Ibrahim, who's striking that one through the past the man at the cover area. They go through for 1. They're going to come back through for 2. That is Charles down there at the deep cover area. That is all they'll get. So Ibrahim goes on to 38. He's from 26 deliveries. Godakish being bowled by Godakish Moti. Around the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim, who drives that one to the short cover area. There's no run scored. So at the end of over number 7, Afghanistan is on 50 for 2. Omazai is on 3 and Ibrahim is on 38. Wayne says that's what you call plum. Steve Russell says Obed McCoy replaced Joseph. Yes, he better. We hope that McCoy can come and deliver for the West Indies tonight. So it's going to be Obed McCoy. He's going to come. He's on his way over the wicket. Both Omazai, who's beaten what inside out and passes umpire, passes the wicket keeper rather into the boundary for 4. That seemed to have swung back in late, beat both batsman and the keeper, and into the final boundary for 4 byes. Some movement of the seam there from Obed McCoy. So yes, 4 byes it is. So here is McCoy. He's on his way. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Amazai, who's hitting that one past the backward point area into the boundary for 4. Just a tad bit short right there. And there was Azmat on the back foot, hitting that one straight past the backward point fielder for 4 runs. So Azmat moves on to 7 rather from 4 deliveries. Marie Sugar says McCoy is short already. Yes, that was way too short and that was played, just hit past the backward point here for 4. The score moves on to 58 for 2. We're in over number 8, bowled by McCoy. He's on his way to both Azmat, and Azmat is driving that one to the man at the deep backward point area. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 59 for 2. Ibrahim comes back on strike. He's on 38 from 27 deliveries. A few Afghan flagged into this in the stadium right here. It's gonna be McCoy. He's gonna come to bowl to Ibrahim. It is McCoy over the wicket, bowl to Ibrahim. Ibrahim is flicking that one. His eyes right into the man at the square leg, deep backward square leg area, and he's gone. And there was Ibrahim just flicking that one nonchalantly to the man at the deep mid wicket area. So Afghanistan loses a very important wicket of Ibrahim. He goes for 38. They lost another wicket. It's now 59 for 3. And McCoy strikes in his first over. Yes, Marie Sugar, McCoy strike indeed. And there was Ibrahim just flicking that one nonchalantly into the hands of the man at the deep backward square leg area. That's Johnson Charles. So Afghanistan lose their 3rd wicket. It's 59 for 3 in over number 8, bowled by Obed McCoy. So he goes for 38 from 28 deliveries. We're in over number 8, so Afghanistan slips further into some trouble here. Ezekiel said, wickets. SO out indeed. The third wicket picked up by the West Indies. When over number 8, bowled by Obed McCoy. SOC was a bad ball, but we'll take it. Yeah, really not a special delivery. It was, full onto his pad. He just flicked at it and right into the man at the deep backwards Skrillex area. So it's gonna be Zadran who will come and take strike. 2 deliveries coming over number 8. Zadran, there's a shift in the field. There's a man going to that is a slip, a wide slip area. It's going to be Obed McCoy to come and bowl. So it's going to be a slip. We have a third man, a fine leg, a long on. Here's McCoy, bowl to Zadran, who slashes and misses that one outside the off stump, goes to the keeper. There's no run scored. The score means on 59 for 3 is McCoy in his first over number 8. Afghanistan is on 59 for 3. It's going to be McCoy to bowl to Zadran. McCoy goes back to the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Zadran. He stops there. The batter doesn't seem to be settled. So it's McCoy is 1 for 5 thus far. It says McCoy is going to be on his way to bowl to Zadran, and Zadran is hitting that one, and it's gone. Brilliantly taken. That's well caught. And there was Zadran that's hitting that one to the man at the deep backward point area. Well taken by Johnson Charles. He seemed to have taken that one right in front of his pavilion, the Johnson Charles pavilion. So there was Johnson Charles slashing that one. Zadran goes for a duck. So at the end of over number 8, it is 59 for 4. And SOC was a bad ball, but we'll take it. And I'm over back to you now, Carlton.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you weren't hearing me there. As I said earlier this week or last week, that it doesn't, in the end, it doesn't matter how you take the catch. You practice the right thing, but if in the end, if you catch it on your eyelash, you catch it on your eyelash. So well caught by Johnson Charles. And all of those who were pressuring Johnson Charles, you need to sit down. 2 catches in 1 over, sit down. All of you who were pressuring Johnson Charles, you have taken 2 catch. He catch the ball, the batsman is out. And SO is saying it was a bad ball, but you see, SO, I understand Andre agreeing with you about a bad ball. For me, bad ball can't get wicket. It's a ball that was required to be bowled. It was the ball that bowled at that time that got the wicket. As Moti comes in bowled to the batsman who plays a forcing shot off the back foot, it goes down to the cover boundary. They got a single. The score will now move up to 60 for 4. So McCoy getting 2 wickets in that over. Bad ball doesn't get wicket, SO. It was a ball that was required at the time to get the wicket. So, and that one, you catch it anyhow. Once it doesn't touch the ground, it doesn't matter how you catch it in the end. Moti bowl to Nabi cuts and just short of the fielder there at backward point. They go through for a single, 61 for 4. 61 for 4. Charles, yes, man. Charles, tell them again. Sit down. Nicky Lawless, you love that. Charles, yes, man. Multi-bowl to Omar Zai off the bunks to the field. That cover. They thought it was a catch. Yes. Nilo Alexander is saying, all now England afraid, but batting and bowling and other licks for them. Multi-bowl to Omar Zai, and they go through for a quick single as he cut a full ball off the bottom edge to the man at backward point, and they go through for a single. 62 for 4. In over number 9, Johnson Charles, after a good innings today, then take 2 nice catches. One was straight to him. The other one, he hung on to it As I said, it doesn't matter how he hangs on to it. Moti bowled to Nabi, who plays it down the inside of the pitch, and Moti fielding is followed through, and there is no run. 62 for 4. One to come in over number 9. Moti round the wicket. There's a slip there. Powell is at slip. Round the wicket, bowl to Nabi, and Nabi again. Test book, forward defensive shot back to the bowler, and there is no run. At the end of 9, Afghanistan replying to 218 made by the West Indies are 62 for 4. Wayne is saying, so I was going to say you are seeing a replay. So Ryan Buckner is saying, I would like to see Shamar. Well, let's support those who are playing right now, Ryan Buckner. We have to support the 11 on the field. Give those our full support. Lol, it's a good ball, man. Man out. Exactly, Wayne. A bad ball can't get wicket, man. Once the man is out, it can't be a bad ball. It doesn't matter how it looks to you. No, definitely. I hope there's 6 more bad balls. Yes, Evan Johnson, I hope there's 6 more balls like that. As McCoy comes into, that's Omar Z who guides it down to third man for a singer. 63 now for 4. Nabi comes into strike. He will face up to McCoy. Remind you, West Indies made 218. Sorry, the target is 219 in this dead rubber, which is a good innings. But as I said, the thing that is going to talk about the most tomorrow is Puran run out. That's what will be spoken about the most tomorrow. And we remind you though that in another hour and 25 minutes, West Indies women will play Sri Lanka in the second ODI International. Points on the table for World Cup qualification. McCoy over the mold. Oh, that one came back. Lovely delivery from McCoy. Touchdown, and it just came back and knocked back the mega stump. What a delivery. That's the best delivery of the innings thus far. It touches down just about mega stump and came back through the baton pad, and Nabi's gone. McCoy and fire. 63 for 5. Afghanistan. So rally around the West Indies now and forever is Sean Ned. Good delivery. That's a good delivery. It looks to have taken the edge, but nonetheless, he was out bowled. And rally around the West Indies. Yes, that's what Sian Ned is saying. Nailo Alexander is saying, I just saw Charles catch replay. They replay it like 5 times. He bowled, yes, Michael Douglas is saying he's bowled to his field, and Ezekiel King is saying wicket again. Yes, Ezekiel. Mr. Casanova is saying fielding is top-notch tonight. This is what I like to see. 9 out of 10 on fielding so far. Nicky Lawless is saying fire, fire, fire. And Murray Sugar is saying that McCoy bowling well. And Esso is saying out with a good ball. And Steve Russell is saying that McCoy strike again. So thank you all for your comment. 4 deliveries to go after this one. So McCoy is wreaking havoc. I think earlier today someone said that there will be a bigger challenge to pick the team for the next game. It's going to be very, very interesting to see, because it is critical, in my opinion, in my view, it is critical that we have the 6th bowling option. And that 6th bowling option must be a capable batsman. And then I'm seeing it very hard to, but let's support those who's on the field now. McCoy over the wicket, bowl to Jana to tuck this in the onside. They will go through for a singer. The score will move up now to 64 for 5. 3 to come in over number 10. West Indies wrecking havoc here. You know, Mikel, as we saw that replay as the pace bowler walked back to his mark, I have time to read Mikel comment. What I love about Moti is that he goes through his overs quickly. So you don't have to worry about behind the over rate at the back end. Definitely, he goes through his over. As that he said, Wayne was saying, that was fast, man. It was a lovely delivery. Over the wicket, bowl to Omar Zai will clip this away through mid-wicket to the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary, and there is a singer. 65 now for 5. 2 deliveries to go in over number 10. And the West Indies flag flying high. They are happy in the stand here in St. Lucia. What a good performance this from the West Indies. It would be lovely to see us following up this performance on Wednesday evening. That will be the crucial time. But this is a good, confident, boosting performance. McCoy over the wicket, ball to Omar Zai, who tucked this into the onside for a singer. The score moves up now to 66. So that was Janat. Omar Zai will come back on strike. He's on 12 from 10 deliveries. Janat is on 2 from 2 deliveries. The West Indies dressing room is very happy at this time. Afghanistan needing another 34 and 19, 143, 153 more runs to win from 61 deliveries. Mackay over the wicket. Bowl to Omar side. Bowl, and that one as a short delivery. Just pull out of the way. Allows it to go through. Nice delivery. So at the drinks break, West Indies, having made 218, Afghanistan are 66 for 5 after 10 overs. And Mr. Casanova is saying that why were we so afraid of Afghanistan all over them now? Andre, why were we so afraid of Afghanistan? Who was afraid though?
Exactly. I don't think what I think there was a little bit of concern in terms of the pitches early in the series, because it offered quite a bit of assistance. So in particular, the pitch in Guyana, we know how effective their bowling is, especially the spinners in that sort of condition. So I guess more or less persons were a bit of concern, if we had played on such a pitch that they would have great difficulty with them. But I don't think the problem with Afghanistan batting is that it is not as deep as the West Indies batting for one. They're pretty top heavy, Gurbaz, Ibrahim, they're depending a lot on those two in particular to get the majority of the runs. And we saw that Gurbaz went early today and then followed by Ibrahim later on. So the middle order is not as consistent as it should be. So, once we get rid of those two and the top order, it should be pretty smooth sailing.
Yes, and Christopher Bristol, you remember Christopher Bristol, I was telling you today that West Indies is going to win and win easily, and that is exactly what is happening now. Christopher Bristol. AR is saying fire, fire, fire. Once you remove their opening pair, and yes, Mr. Casanova, and I think that's the point that Andre just made. And Shirley Samuel, welcome to the show. Big thumbs up to you, and say, we are there with you. Thank you very much, Shirley. Samuels, Mikel is saying that Obed, what a beauty. It was indeed, although it came off the inside edge, but it was the seat. This Afghan side plays, say, this. Oh, you're saying that Kenny Thomas is saying this Afghanistan side people say bad. You probably I know you weren't listening to us, Kenny, because you would have we say no such thing. Yeah, correct, Casanova. Yes, Mr. Casanova is correct, and Christopher Bristol. If you are there, you can tell them that this morning I told you that West Indies was going to win very easy. We're rallying around the West Indies. Yes, of course, we are definitely rallying around the West Indies. We soon go to Andre and just going through the comments and so that when Andre starts he can concentrate on the commentary and then he will also read some of your comments. You never can tell which bowler will turn up for West Indies. Yes, indeed, you can never tell which bowler to bowl up for West Indies. And say time come for the customer West Indies. I don't quite understand. You understand what he's saying, Andre? Time come for the customer West Indies?
I actually don't get that comment.
Yes. So Motis to continue as we hand over to Andre. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes. So we're moving on to over number 11 to bowl by Gudakish Moti. It's 66 for 5. He's gonna bowl to Janat. He tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's gonna come to bowl around the wicket to Janat. Around the wicket, bowl to Janat. Janat is just playing that one to the backward point area. There's a misfield right there. They go through for 1. They're gonna come back for 2. The score moves on to 68 for 5. Yes, so a bit of misfield right there from Brandon King at the backward point area. Janat moves on to 4 from 3 deliveries. He waits, he settles it for Moti. Around the wicket, bowl to Janat. Is down the pitch, he gets his hitting that one high, hard over the mid wicket. Era for 6. And there was Janet coming down the pitch to Moti, hitting that one high and hard over the mid-wicket era for 6 runs. And the score moves on to 74 for 5. We're in over number 11, being bowled by Gudakish Moti. Mikel says the good thing for Afghanistan, they will be playing 2 matches in St. Vincent, which is turning a lot. And they're going to be a threat in that condition. Yes, they're always a threat in conditions that suits your slow bowling. Here's Gudakish Moti bowl to Janat, who drives that one to the long off era. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 75. Janat goes on to 11. Over number 11, bowled by Gudakish Moti. Yes, we saw how much it turns in St. Vincent. Moti bowls to Omarzai, who hits that one straight to cover, and Captain Powell fields. There's no run. The score remains on 75 for 5. Over number 11 being bowled by Gudakish Moti. He passes the umpire now, bowled to Omarzai, who hits that one high, hard. It's going over long off for 6. That's lovely timing there by Omarzai. And there was he, this all timing, all grace, over long off era. Brilliant shot for 6 by Omarzai. Magnificently timed there by Omarzai. Inside out. It's going to be multi-bolt. Omarzai is forward, launches that one to the man at the point area. They go through for a quick single. The score moves on to 82 for 5. The end of over number 11. That was bowled by Gudakish Moti. So at end of over number 11, it's 82 for 5. Omarzai and Janat, the 2 batters at the crease for the Afghanistan team. Let me see who will it be that will be bowling. So it's going to be Obed McCoy to bowl his 3rd over. He has so far taken 3 for 9. He's going to bowl over number 12. 3 for 9 from 2 overs. He's going to come to both Omarzai. He's going to come over the wicket, past the umpire, both Omarzai, who's on the back foot and hit that once to the one at the cover area. He comes around, that is Shai Hope. They come back through for 2. So 2 runs there for the batter is Omarzai. And Ned says, rally, rally, run West Indies. That's Sion Ned says, rally, 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 run West Indies. Now one forever. Thank you, Sion Ned. And I suppose it's from Trinidad. Sion Ned is from Trinidad. Rallying around the West Indies. The anthem written by Mr. Rudder. Here is McCoy, bowled to Omarzai, drives and misses that one outside the off stump. It goes through to be taken by keeper Puran. And just to remind you that Puran played a magnificent 98 today. He was run out trying to get back through for 2 runs. Run out in the last over of the innings. Brilliant innings by Nicholas Puran, one in which he scored 8 magnificent 6s. There's Rashid Khan in the dugout looking, waiting his turn to get in. Omarzai is on 21 from 16 deliveries. Janat is on 11 from 5 deliveries. It's going to be McCoy over the wicket to bowl to Omarzai. Bowl to Omarzai. Who is that? He rode that one that bounced a little bit to the man at the point area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 85 for 5. We're in over number 12, bowled by Obed McCoy. Jonathan is on 11. Ken Roy says, good coverage, Mr. Form. We love it. Thank you very much, Ken Roy. Here is McCoy. He's over the wicket to bowl to Janet. Pass on pipe. Oh, he's beaten that one. Touched and left him right there. It passes through to the keeper. No runs scored. Bowled by Obed McCoy. The score remains on 85 for 5. Janet is on 11 from 6 deliveries. Russell is talking to Nicholas Puran. You know, he's probably telling Puran there what McCoy is doing with the ball. You know, McCoy has some very, very good slow deliveries. He has quite a number of variety that is Obed McCoy. He's bowling beautifully tonight. 3 for 12 from 2.4 overs. Here's McCoy. Pass umpire now. Bowl to Janet, who flicks that one to the middle kit area. They go through for 1. They come back through for 2, and they got through for the 2 indeed. So really well run there by Janet. So he moves on to 13 from 7 deliveries. They're showing just a clip of the brilliant knock by Nicholas Puran, one in which he hit 8 sixes and 6 fours, 98 from 53 deliveries. A great innings from Nicky P. It's going to be Obed McCoy to bowl his final delivery of the 12th over. He's going to bowl to Janet. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Janet. Janet is just covering that one up. Well bowled by Obed McCoy. And that's the end of the over. It's 87 for 5. Janet is on 13. Omarzai is on 12. And it's over now to you, Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre. Kenroy Reed is saying good coverage, Mr. Forum. Thank you, Kenroy Reed. David Case is saying why bold out Obed McCoy, you know, and Mary Sugar is of the same opinion. Say that's the same thing that she's saying. But these things are always opinion. It's always opinion. You know, greetings, Mr. Brown and Mr. Andre. Haven't been on a live in a while. West Indies is really good in both batting and in the fields. Yes, Vary R. Welcome back, Vary R. How are you, man? How are you, Miss? Oh, glad to see you, man. Really glad to see you, Vary R. It's been a while for true. Time come for the World Cup to the West Indies. Steve Russell is saying time come. There's a, you know, I laugh because he said time come because that's I think it's a political slogan in Jamaica. Time come, you know. So I laugh at that one as this is Hussein in his final over bowl to Janet, and then he just came in there. That was Powell, and then the quite pick it up. The score is 89 for 5. I will come back to your comments after these 4 deliveries. It better I do the commentary and then come back to your comment, especially when the spinner is bowling. I just want to focus on the deliveries, and after that, because persons are listening and are not necessarily watching, and they need to keep abreast. As Hussein comes in now, he bowls to Omarzai, who just popped this in the air and is caught at cover. Oh, he looks to turn that in the onside. He got the leading edge. He just popped into the air, and Russell took the catch at cover. And so Afghanistan have lost their 6th wicket. Omarzai gone for 23 from 19. They are 89 for 6 in over number 13. Hussein picking up his 2nd wicket, 2 for 20 from 3.3 overs. He looking to turn that. He thought, well bowled by Hussein. Okay, well bowled. I want to see back that again because there's all this talk about Hussein keep bowling the arm ball from wide off the stump. But that looked like he went wide off the stump and bowled the orthodox left arm spin, and Omarzai was playing for the arm ball because Hussein went wide off the stump, but instead it gripped and leave him, and it got the leading edge and just lobbed. It just lobbed to Ravmon Powell. I really want to see that again because I think that's exactly what Hussein, and those of you can remember when I was saying that it doesn't matter to me or saying just need to develop another delivery from out there. And that what looks like it took place a while ago. I know you ignore your comment, but I was so happy for that delivery because I'm almost certain Hussein was wide off the crease. He bowls to Khan again, who looks to cut. This is Rashid Khan. He cannot beat backward point. That is Brandon King at backward point, and there is no run. Well bowled by Hussein. Let's watch him again. I'm really interested to see the replay. I'm almost sure that he went wide of the crease and bowled the orthodox left-arm spinner. He comes in now, bowl to there he goes again. The chance to run out. The return comes in, he's out, run out. And so Janat is gone. Rashid Khan plays it into the offside. Janat loses brain, charged down the pitch, and he's out, run out, and Afghanistan have lost their 7th wicket. And so Hussein come back, and 2 wickets fell in this over. 1 to him, 1 for a round out Afghanistan. 86 for 9. Rashid Khan is wondering what happened to Janat there. Just look at it. He comes in, he plays it into the offside, straight to backward point. King swoop in and sensible. He just lobbed it to Hussein, who took the bails off. And so Afghanistan have lost their 7th wicket, and Rashid Khan is distraught, and Afghanistan is sinking to victory here. West Indies on top, West Indies on fire, and we are going to go through this round with 4 consecutive wins, and that will be 8 on the trot. A lot of teams runs 2 quite easily against West Indies. Well, the commentary is so negative and biased against the West Indies. I don't know what you're talking about. I clearly don't know what you had to send a tweet. I don't know. This is what you his colleagues give. I do not understand. I do not understand that person. Please, I do not understand that. And Jinx I say West Indies can win the World Cup. My favorite team. I am from India. Thank you, Jinx. And Wilson Mans, welcome man. Good win by West Indies. Hussein, round the wicket, bowl to Rashid, and off the back foot. Oh, bad miss there by King at backward point. They'll get a singer. So at the end of over number 13, they're 90 for 7. Rashid is on 1. Noor is yet to get off the mark. Hussein 2 for 21 from his 4 overs. And Marie Sugar is saying fire, fire, fire. Valerie R, I can taste victory for the West Indies. Yes. You know, I was speaking to Dwight Shatu, I think. Dwight Shatu have been on this show on a number of times. It was good bit of feeling by King, and it was sensible, intelligent. From a boy who went to Campion College, you do not expect anything different. But that was really intelligent from King. He swooped in, picked up one-handed. He didn't go for the stump. He just lobbed it to Hussein to do the rest. And well done by King. Great intelligence. Back to the point that I was making. I was speaking to Dwight Shatu, I think, over the weekend, and Dwight Shatu was saying there that there's a sense of feeling in the West Indies there, like this one is ours. Russell comes back into the attack now, over the wicket to Rashid. He's in, ball to Rashid, and he slashed this away down to cover boundary for 4. He just cleared the front leg and just swing through the line down to the cover boundary for 4. The score moves up to 90 for 7. 94 for 7. Rashid will go up to 5. So he just clear the front end and swing it over cover down to the boundary for 4. 1 bounce over the boundary, 4 runs. And Russell now need to hit the pitch a little harder here. I really want to see him. Jinx Shaw, thank you. My favorite team, West Indies. I'm from India, huge fan. Glad that you are. We really welcome you here. And that one is hitting the air down to Ravmon Powell and the long on boundary. They go through for a single 90. That will be 95 now. Rashid moves up to 6. Yes, as we see, just Jinx Shai saying that my father's favorite team was also Windies. He used to tell me Windies story. That's nice. That's very, very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Wow, nice time. Russell over the wicket, ball to Noor, who opened the face of the bat, guided past backward point, the fielder. That's Rutherford on the third man boundary. Circles to his right, sends the return into Puran. They go through for a single, 96 now for 7. Afghanistan really struggling here as the Super 8 kicks off on Wednesday morning with the surprise team, the United States, playing against South Africa. I am going for the US in that game. I'm honestly going to put some money on the US. I'm going to put $100 or $200 on the US. I think they can win this match. Yes, I think they can. South Africa are perennial chokers. If it's only 200, yes, I'm going with the US. Shirley Samuel is agreeing with me that he loses his brain. Yes, Jinx, thank you, Jinx Shah, for being here. Lucian Manu is saying that can West Indies win this World Cup? Russell to Khan can block this out into the offside for a singer. 2 to coming over number 14, 97 for 7. There's definitely a feeling that West Indies can can win the World Cup. But it's not easy. It's not going to be easy, Lucian, man. It will require some work. And I'm nervous that the fact that we have not lose a match in this first round, and if we go through the Super 8 and don't lose a match, I'll become even more nervous because you don't want to lose the wrong match. You can lose a match in the Super 8 and still go through. But after that, beat outside the half stump is known by Russell and it goes through to the keeper. You can lose a match in the Super 8 and still go through. But if you go through the Super 8 and don't lose any match, then it becomes that you will have to go through the World Cup without losing a match. And no team has ever done that. No team has ever gone through any World Cup anytime at all without losing a match. So there's sometimes that you expect West Indies to lose. If that is going to happen, your hope is in the Super 8. Your hope is not in the semi-final or the final. There's a good feeling. Russell over the wicket, the final delivery, ducked out by Noor. They will get a singer, and that's all there will be. 98 for 7 at the end of over number 14, as we will come back, Andre, and Andre will continue with the comments. Just before I bring you on, Andre, YXL Tosa is saying, I'm talking about the live ESPN coverage of the World Cup. He's saying that they are very negative. He's not talking about our commentary. So you can pick it up there from Andre. Here's Lucia, man, giving a comment.
Yes, thank you very much, Carlton. And to pick it up, it's West Indies has Afghanistan 98 for 7. And Lucian Man says, with McCoy in the side, no one scoring runs. Okay, thank you very much, Lucian Man. Marlon Tobias says, rally with the West Indies. Yes, rally around the West Indies. Indeed, Marlon. Always rallying. So it is 98 for 7. Here comes Moti. Bowl. And there's Noor hitting that one high. It's caught. It's caught by Rutherford. And there was Noor just hitting that one straight down the throat at the long on fielder, which is Rutherford. So Afghanistan, they've lost their 8th wicket. It's 98 for 8 in over number 15 bowled by Gudakish Moti. So Gudakish Moti has figures of 2 for 24 from his 3.1 over. Straight down the throat of Rutherford. So Afghanistan, they've lost their 8th wicket. Noor Ahmed gone for 2 from 4 deliveries. So Afghanistan, they're further into trouble. They're almost, the fat ladies actually tuning up. So it's going to be Naveen. Naveen is without a headgear. He takes his mark. He's going to face the bowling of Gudakish Moti. Here is Naveen ul Haq. Nicholas Puran is having a word with Naveen there. Here is Gudakish Moti bolted. Oh, and he's cutting that one past the slip area into the third man boundary for 4. And there was Naveen cutting that one past it. The man has slipped into the third man boundary for 4. It moves on to 102 for 8. Naveen to face the bowling of Gudakish Moti. Naveen, he settles, he waits. Here's Moti around the wicket to bowl to Naveen. His back. Oh, just quicker one. Just quicker delivery. He got his back down just in time to keep it out. Gudakish Moti. The ball back in hand. It's around the wicket. Bowl to he stabbed that one again. A quicker delivery here by Gudakish Moti. So there was Naveen that's coming down on the nick of time. Here's Moti around the wicket to bowl to Gudakish. The loud appeal for LBW is not out, says the umpire. Probably just hitting outside the off stump. So it's going to be Moti to bowl his final delivery of this match. He's going to come to bowl to Naveen. Pass umpire now, bowl to Naveen, who's forward. Miss, just able to keep that one out. And it's the end of the over. It's 102 for 8. Naveen is on 4. Rashid is on 7. And that's the end of Gudakish Moti. 4 overs, 2 for 28. Well bowled by Gudakish Moti. So at the end of over number 15, Afghanistan, they are 102 for 8. Augustus Foster says McCoy on comeback fire. Yes, he has bowled well today indeed. And Wayne says he very much agrees with that comment. So it's going to be Azari who will pick it up from the other end. He has none for 24 from his 2 overs, and he needs to come on to try and wrap up this innings of the Afghanistan batter. So it's going to be Anaki White said, we got this West Indies. Let's go. Got this indeed. Wrapped up. 2 wickets to go. Here's Azari now. He's going to come and bolt Rashid, and he's hitting that high over the head of the keeper down to the fine leg boundary for 4. As a short delivery by Azari, and Rashid gave himself some room and hit that one over the fine leg area for 4. So the score moves on to 106 for 4 when over number 16 bowled by Azari Joseph. The rise smile there by Azari. 106 for 8. Eric say, I can't even get the game on ESPN Plus. This Azari is going to come to bowl to Rashid. Pass umpire, both Rashid. A short delivery, ducks underneath it. Yeah. Yes. Azari letting him smell the leather right there. Rashid is on 11 from 8 deliveries. Azari goes back to his mark. Quick short delivery there by Azari Joseph. It's going to be Azari. He's going to come to bowl to Rashid Khan, the skipper of Afghanistan team. A fine leg, a backward square leg, a deep mid wicket. So you know something short is coming up. Azari bowled to Rashid and is hitting that one straight to the man at the deep mid wicket fence. That is Gudakish Moti. A single is taken. That is all they'll get. So the score moves on to 109 for 8. Wearing over number 16, bowled by Azari Joseph. He goes back to the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Naveen ul Haq. Azari is running in to bowl to Ulak. Pass umpire now, bowl to Ulak. Oh, short delivery once more. He's just fending at that one, and he's gone. And there was a short delivery by Azari. Well bowled. He tried to fend it off right into the gloves of Nicholas Puran. So Afghanistan loses their 9th wicket in the over number 16. So 107 for 9. Azari picks up a wicket. Well directed short delivery there by Azari Joseph. And well taken by Nicholas Puran. Good catch. Valerie Orse live is on winner, and Marie Singer said out. Indeed, Marie Sugar. So Naveen Ulak goes for 4. So Afghanistan just 1 wicket away from losing their first game of the tournament. Azari picks up his first wicket. So Azari has 1 for 29 from his 2.4 overs. It's going to be Faruqi. He's going to come to face the music to the tune of Azari Joseph. Let us see what Azari will dish up for him. It is going to be Azari has 2 deliveries to come in over number 16. It's going to be Faruqi to face the music of Azari. Let us see what tune he will play. Now, he takes strike, takes his guard. Faruqi settles. He waits on Azari. Passes umpire now. Both Faruqi is a short delivery, well directed short delivery right there. Straight to the man at the point area. 1 delivery to come. I think Captain Paul should probably have a slip and probably even a forward short leg. Some serious pace here by Azari Joseph. There's no need to have so many men on the boundary. You should probably get probably 2 slips and even probably a short leg. Some really short stuff being served here by Alzara Joseph. It is going to be Alzara to bowl the final delivery of over number 16. He's on his way past umpire now. Both Faruqi is short once more. He ducks underneath it. White signal this time around. So the Afghanistan batters, they're getting some really short stuff. Alzara Joseph is letting them smell the leather. And a KY say, we got this West Indies. Very much so. And the West Indies are smiling. Smiling indeed. It's going to be Alzara Joseph to bowl the final ball of over number 16. He's on his way to bowl to Faruqi. He's past his umpire now, just about now. Bowled Faruqi. Oh, he defends that one back to Alzara. There's no run scored. So at the end of the over, it's 108 for 9. Rashid is on 12. Faruqi is yet to get off the mark. And it's over now to you, Carlton, for the final rights of the Afghanistan innings.
Sorry, thank you, Mikel. Thank you. So that was swung away by Rashid Khan over deep mid wicket for 6. Russell to Khan, and Khan it is high in the air. This should be it. Let's see who catches it. I think it's Powell. He took the catch and is out, and that's it for the West Indies. West Indies have won this match comfortable. Russell getting the wicket of Rashid Khan there. He probably just overran it a bit, but then he adjusted, and that's it. West Indies have won, and so West Indies have gone through the first round of the tournament, winning by 104 runs. I think all the bowlers got wicket here. McCoy got 3, Hussain got 2, Moti 2, Russell got 1, and then finally in the previous over, Alzara got a wicket. So I think all 5 bowlers got a wicket. It will be very interesting to see the 11 that comes out on Wednesday, because there have been some good performance here. Good performance from Hope, good performance from McCoy, but I always think that West Indies is going to need that 6th bowling option. And so, because any numbers can play, but it's going to be very, very interesting. So West Indies winning quite comfortable here, Andre. It was a walk in the park. It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, very, very much so, Carlton. It's a very clinical display by West Indies in all 3 facets of the game. They batted pretty well. They came out looking quite purposeful. From the onset, they played out, I think, about 19 in the power play. Nicholas Puran put on a show tonight. I think all the batters did their part. And when it was time for West Indies to bowl, they pretty much did their job. And they also fielded pretty well for the most part. So very clinical display by the West Indies team.
Thank you very much, Andre. Well, the West Indies women in just about another 50 minutes will be playing Sri Lanka in that second ODI international, which is very important. West Indies currently are in 8th place on the table, and they need to get up to 5th to qualify directly for the ODI World Cup next year in India, the 2025 ODI World Cup next year in India. West Indies are on 14 points. And there are 2 points on offer tonight. Sri Lanka are ahead of them on 16 points, and West Indies need a win to go to 16 points, and then win the other match also to go to 18, and that will put them in the top 5. If they reach 18 points, that will put them in the top 5. They have more matches to play, but it's very important that they win the match tonight. So West Indies women in another 20 minutes or so, the toss will be, they'll be spinning the toss. So support the team. I'm going to go home now, get some rest, and I'll be back with you for a live watch along for the second innings in that match. So until then, see you. Thank you all for being here. Please remember, slash a like on the video, click on that subscribe button, and most importantly, those financial contributions are very important. Click on those links in the video description and support the channel. Thank you, everyone. It has been a wonderful day. West Indies ending the first round of the tournament unbeaten. On Wednesday, they will play England in the second match of the day. That match will be same place at the Darren Sammy Stadium on Wednesday night. We will be back with you then. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. See you.